That's good, man.
Yes, sir.
Yep. We live, and right from the top. I don't want to waste no time. Here's what I want to do. I want to give you guys a player, and I want you to give me a one-word answer on what best describes that player to you. Actually, we could go two. Let's have a little fun. 2 words. It can be one, but I'll give you a 2-word limit on what describes this player to you. Unfortunately, Ox isn't on time, so he gets to miss this player. But the first player is De'Aaron Fox. Jalen. When I say De'Aaron Fox, what are the first 2 words that come to your mind?
First words come to mind is clutch and leader, and then guy who's definitely the leader of that young team.
2 words, buddy.
I was just about to
clutch
say,
leader.
Clutch leader. Clutch is someone who's leading. Bro, clutch leader. That's it.
Clutch leader. Gotcha. No explanation needed. I got you. We still ace the test. All good. I want a little extra credit.
Oh my god.
Jay, sometimes you can overachieve, Jalen.
No. My bad. Good call there.
Yo, be smooth. De'Aaron Fox. 2 words.
Only other guy that can get this one. I give him smooth, but a little overrated. So there's a 2 word. Smooth, overrated.
Yeah. Overrated. Wow.
Chill.
Ice water.
Ice water. Okay. Mars.
Fast.
Yo, and just fast.
Fast.
And Ox just texted me. I don't know if he knew we were talking about De'Aaron Fox, but he literally texted me and said 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
2 words, 2 minutes. Okay. Next word. Or next person. We got Zion Williamson. Jalen. 2 words describe Zion.
Injury prone.
Damn. Be smooth.
I don't know if this is technically 2 words, but overhated. I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay. Ticket, what's good? I see you just got in the chat. See you just pulled up. Do you have 2 words to describe Zion Williamson?
Booty chaser.
I mean, he ain't
Here
wrong.
we go. Okay, the show hadn't started. The show don't start. You ever seen Forrest Gump? Remember the dude with the big gums? What was his name? Bubba. The show didn't start till Bubba showed up. Just so y'all know, the show don't start till tickets show up. That's when the show starts.
Am I lying, Chill? I mean, that's the truth. I mean, that's the truth. He won't focus on that than he is basketball. What we gonna? I mean, we gotta tell the truth about it. Until he prove up. The dude played 29 games this season. Until he prove otherwise, I mean, you gotta tell the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? He more focused on the women than he is on basketball.
All right, Chill. What you got for Zion Williamson?
Underachieved.
Okay. Mars. Zion.
No right.
Damn. All right.
Hating hard this morning. Let's go.
Those are the 2 words that come to mind when I think about Zion.
Next, we got Donovan Mitchell. Jalen.
Overhyped.
Be smooth.
Underappreciated.
Ticket.
Damn, Donovan Mitchell, man. 2 words.
We'll let you think about it, Ticket. We'll come back to you if you want.
Selfish player.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that because I think I'm just saying that because he need to share the ball more. He need to get other. He need to do what Richard Jefferson said. Make other guys better, man. You know what I'm saying? Focus on that. He's been a guy who scored a lot, who attacks a lot, who thinks that is going to control the game. In the regular season, that works, man. But you got to make your guys around you better if you want to win.
Chill, what you got?
Dynamic.
Mars. 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell.
Undersized.
Nice. All right, here we go. Let's have a little bit of fun. Jalen, it's ironic that this guy's from Canada and you're from Canada too. Let's go Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks. Trash talker.
Be smooth.
I'm gonna go scammer.
What?
Scammer.
He's scamming the Rockets out of all that money. That's what he's doing. He's a scammer.
Not bad at it. Not bad at it.
All right. Ticket.
Who you said?
Dillon Brooks, as you call him. It's actually Dylan, but Dillon Brooks, as you call him.
Oh, overrated defender.
Chill.
Hard nosed.
Mars.
Top 10.
Ox, you tapped in? What you got for Dylan Brooks? 2 words to describe him.
Just 2, Ox. Can't hear you, Ox.
Muted.
Can't
It
hear
was a
you.
bad 2 words. It was a bad 2 words.
Underrated player.
Oh, good words. Good words. Good words. Good work. Yeah,
Mhm.
we needed
All
you
right.
to unmute for that.
And Ox, I gotta go back in the archive because I need you to give us 2 words for 2 more players. The first player is Zion Williamson.
Oh my god.
No pressure. Just the first 2 words that come to your mind.
Pornhub.
Oh,
That's crazy.
all right.
Big Ox and Ticket on the same page this morning, B. Big Ox and Ticket on the same
all
page
the
this morning.
strays today.
The next player is De'Aaron Fox.
Super dope.
2 supers or 1 super?
3 supers.
All right.
It's
Super
more than
dope.
2 words, by the way.
Hey, man, it's the same word 3 times. I think that's all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Mars, I'm glad you're going last for this one because the next player we got is Julius Randle, Jalen Carter.
Julius Randle. Playoff choke.
Damn.
Be smooth.
Bad player.
Ticket.
Perennial All-Star.
Mm-hmm.
2-time All-Star, by the way.
Mm-hmm. The Rock.
Ox.
Hated on.
And last but not least,
Overhated.
Crazy.
Particularly by
Right?
Well, everyone here disrespected him.
Who's the president of his hatred club? The president of his-
particularly by
I don't hate on him. I speak
you
the
think
truth, but
he's
overhated.
garbage. You think he's garbage, Mars. So let's
That
cut the
doesn't make
nonsense.
it. That doesn't make it hate.
It doesn't. That
Exactly.
is true.
If someone is just dumb and then I call them dumb, am I hating on them or are they just
No,
dumb?
you're not. You just told you,
Okay.
you're speaking fact. Only except we're talking about a Julius Randle who you think he's garbage. You know he's the only All Pro they've had in the last 10 years. He's the only one.
Yeah, the Knicks are
Since Carmelo Anthony.
trash too. If the question was the Knicks, I would have said trash. Like,
And just so you know, Mars, Julius Randle being on the crew, that was the first time that they had made the playoffs since they had Carmelo Anthony.
because the Knicks are trash.
But if they're trash, then they get Julius Randle and they make the playoffs and he's an All Pro. Those two things don't match up, Mars.
And then what did he do in the playoffs?
Okay, so in the playoffs, he's not very good. I can get with that logic. Okay, in the playoffs, he's not very good. However, they did get to the playoffs. You're not trash getting to the playoffs consecutive years. Oh, and they were a top 5 seed.
It wasn't consecutive. They made it in 21, missed it in 22, made it again in 23. Not consecutive.
And that was okay. I'm sorry. So every other year, I apologize. So, but with that being said, they were a top 5 seed last year.
And Julius
That's not
Randle
trash.
Julius Randle was their second best player. That was nice. And then in the playoffs, was trash again. Yeah.
He wasn't very good, but they did make the playoffs off the strength of him.
Off the strength of the team, but sure, he's on the team, I guess.
So if you take Julius Randle out of that lineup, you think they make the playoffs?
Probably not as a 5 seed, but yeah, probably.
You still think that they make the playoffs? Like they're a play-in team.
Yeah, probably. I think they're better
So
than the Bulls.
So he makes them better.
Yeah, he does make his team better, yes, in the regular season.
Which means that if he's not on the crew, if they're a play-in team, would you classify them as trash?
Still a pretty trash team, yeah.
But as a top 5 seed, they're less trash, or are they a good team?
They're less trash.
Mars, will you stop?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Julius Randle. I've never called him a terrible regular season player. Never. They started from me saying Julius Randle is not top 20, 25 based on his regular season numbers because it's not going to work in the postseason. I got called a hater for that because he started scoring 40 points and making game winners. And I said, just wait, you're going to see in the postseason that he's going to be trash again. Then he was trash again. The people on his side will just say he was hurt and he got surgery and that proves it. And the people who actually understand why I was saying he was trash have now realized I was right the whole time. And he's not a top 40 player in the NBA. He could put up 35. Now. It was always 40. He could put up 35 points a game in the regular season. If he's playing the exact same way, I'm going to say the exact same thing. He's not good because in the postseason, it's not going to work. It's going to fall off a cliff every single year in the postseason until he changes his game. And when he changes his game and shows me that he's better, I will say he's not trash. But as of today, he's still not a top 40 player in the NBA. I say he's trash because people tried to tell me he's a top 25 player in the NBA. I've routinely listed off 40 people I think is better than him. You can go back and watch all the Open Gym episodes.
I don't remember it. I'm sorry, I don't remember it.
Yeah,
keep going, Miles. I'm sorry.
You can go back and find all the Open Gym episodes in which I did it. But if you think when I called Julius Randle trash, I think he's Killian Hayes, that's on you. But if you can understand why I was saying he was trash, he's not a top 40 player in the NBA. I stand on that. And until he shows me his game has changed and he's gotten better and is going to translate in the postseason, I'm going to say the same thing. But I called him overhated for his, so I don't know why I'm the one having to be the critical one. I called him overhated. So,
well, the reason why there's a problem, Miles, is because his game doesn't translate into the playoffs as well. I mean, he doesn't. Does he completely fall off a cliff in the playoffs?
Let's look up some numbers. Let's look up some numbers.
Because again, don't get me wrong, he did. I mean, they did win a playoff series. They did do that.
Not
off the strength of him. He did have something to do with that.
Let's do this. In 2021, when he won Most Improved Player in the regular season, he was 24, 10, 6, shooting 45.6% from the field. 41% from three on 5.5 threes a game. Correct. Would you care to guess what he did in the postseason?
I think it dropped like 8 points. I think it was like 15 a game in the postseason, something like that. Like 16, 17 a game, something like between 15 and 17 a game in the playoffs.
Okay, so here's what he did. He put up a nice 18 points a game, 11.6 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 29.8% from the field, 33% from three. And he averaged 4.6 turnovers to his whopping 4 assists a game.
Now, who did they play in the playoffs?
What year is this?
They played the Atlanta Hawks in 2021.
They played Atlanta. That's I remember. He was terrible.
We'll do this year. This year he was again an all-star, or all-NBA, whatever he made. Averaged 25, 10 and 4, 45.9% from the field, 34% from three on 8 attempts a game. Would you care to guess what he did in the postseason again?
I think again he was around 16 or 17 a game in the postseason this year.
Okay, so you got 16.6 points a game on 37.4% from the field, 25.8% from three, 8.3 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 3.5 turnovers. That's falling off a cliff. That's terrible. That's egregious. And that's off the box score. And I don't even care about the box score. You could just watch him play. He's terrible. That's why I say he's bad, because everything he does in the regular season falls off a cliff in the postseason. It wasn't going to translate. I told everyone it wasn't going to translate, and they just told me he is averaging 25, 10, and 5, and that I'm a hater. And then it didn't translate, and now most of them have realized, oh, wow, Mars was right. Oh, my God, you have to watch the games to understand this. Yeah, guess what? Watching basketball, you can see that these numbers don't prove much. But that's fine. But, yeah, his field goal percentage should go up from 29 to 37, like someone said in the chat. Progress.
So, and again, his numbers did go down in the playoffs. So they play the Cleveland Cavaliers they play the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round of the playoffs, who are the best defensive team in the game, by the way. That's Cleveland's they're not a good team. They're the best. Handled them. He did a great job defensively against Evan Mobley. I personally, what they did to Cleveland, I thought Cleveland was going to do to them, and that was largely due to him pushing Evan Mobley around. I don't think that's going to happen again, but that was largely due to him pushing Evan Mobley around. Jalen Brunson, he was the reason why he outplayed, don't get me wrong, he outplayed Darius Garland 100%. He did do that. I think RJ Barrett stepped up. Julius Randle was not great in that series. Sure, I get that. But I think we're overstating a little bit about who he is. in terms of his playoff performances. I mean, again, we going against the best defensive team in the playoffs against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and when they play against the Miami Heat, when they play against the Miami Heat, another great defensive team. Now, don't get me wrong, Mars. If I'm a good offensive player, my numbers are going to go down in the playoffs because I'm playing against better defenses. They shouldn't drop dramatically, but they do go down. I think it's more of a mental thing than it is his game translating, because he doesn't do anything different in the regular season than he does in the postseason. He still shoots the long ball. He still shoots the mid range. He still drives to the basket. He still rebounds. The fact that you get to scheme against somebody for an entire week and you only get to scheme against them and you're playing against better defenses for a longer period of time, I think it's a little bit disingenuous to say that he's completely trash when I think the circumstances are a little bit different.
I think you just said it. Teams can scheme against him. He has a very easy game to scheme against because he has very obvious flaws and teams can play off of that. That's why I said the whole time. When he's on one side of the floor, he can't drive with his right hand, so he has to take a step back three. And then when he's on the other side of the court, he's going to go all the way to the rim because he can't change over and go to his right. So you just know where he's going to go. So when you clock his driving lane on that side, he's going to take a contested jump shot and it's going to miss. That's why. And also, he wasn't guarding Evan Mobley. Mitchell Robinson was playing those bigs 2-on-1. Josh Hart was actually taking Evan Mobley more than Julius Randle. I don't know what he was doing on defense in that series.
Chill-Town, that echo is yours. That shit.
Is it me?
I think it unplugged or something, so it's like coming out your computer or something.
Is it me? Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I had muted you for a second and you echoing for sure.
I apologize.
It's fine, but I don't know. We didn't need to harp on Julius Randle for this.
Mic check.
Hello.
Mic check. Am I good?
I think we're good. Are we good?
Okay.
Yeah, it's better. It's better.
Okay.
Not really.
So you get the scheme against Julius Randle. To be honest with you, Mars, I personally think that it's more of a mental thing because there's plenty of guys whose games translate to the playoffs who do the same thing in the regular season. So for a guy like Julius Randle, why his game doesn't translate in the playoffs when he's dominating in the regular season, averaging 25 a game, to drop to, I'm watching, I think he averaged something like 15 a game against Cleveland. One of the better defensive teams in the game. In fact, was it 50? What was it? Say it again.
14.4.
Okay, I thought it was like 50. Okay, so I'm thinking about a guy who. Why doesn't your game translate better? Well, I'm going up against in Evan Mobley. I'm going up against, I think, the best defensive player in the game. Now, he's doing this against a whole bunch of other guys in the league. So why isn't this translating against him? Well, is it just because of scheming? Is it because mentally I don't think that I can take this guy? Is the pressure of being in New York too much for him? What exactly is it? Because I can't get behind the idea that it's strictly his game. Because if I'm 25 a game if I'm 25 and 10 in the regular season, when the bets get higher, it can't just be my game. My game should be able to translate.
It should, but it can't. And the Hawks are like the 10th worst defense, and he was trash against them too. So
he laid an egg against Atlanta. I won't even defend that. And it was his first time in the playoffs. I will say that it was his first time in the playoffs, but I'm just trying to make sense of why his game isn't translating. And to me, I think it's more mental than it is his actual game. Because I can't be 25 and 10 in the regular season, and when the bets get higher, I'm going against Evan Mobley in the regular season. I'm going against the Miami Heat in the regular season. I'm going against the better teams in the regular season. And then now when we get to the playoffs, why isn't my game translating to what it was when I played against Jimmy Butler in February? Why is it what's so different about my game now? You know my game, you know who I am. So how am I 27 and 11 in February and then in April I can't make a basket? What's the problem?
Well, let's get him some mental health guidance. Stay strong, Julius.
Mars and Beast.
There's an echo here.
Echo's still there.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yo, Mars, Be Smooth, and Jalen. I would like for you guys to construct an all playoff dropping team. I'm assuming Julius Randle's going to be the person.
Do they need to be in the accurate positions, or we can just put 5 people?
Accurate positions would be ideal, but a
Okay.
similar 5.
Three of them are Cat, DeMar DeRozan, and Julius Randle.
I already knew DeMar DeRozan was going to say. I already knew.
I thought you were going to say Jaylen Brown too, but all right, cool. I'm cool with that.
That's the front court. The two guards.
Jaylen Brown.
I thought Mars was going to say him.
No. DeMar DeRozan, Cat, and Julius Randle are non-negotiables. They're going in the team. The guards.
Not even a point guard playoff dropper. That's relative. That's relevant.
Hey man, if I say Damian Lillard outside the first round, people might get mad at me.
Reach.
But I mean, if you tell Damian Lillard it's the second round of the playoffs, you might see some playoff dropping. But we can find some.
I won't say Chris Paul. I won't say Chris Paul. It's just injury.
How you feeling about Drew Holiday in the postseason?
Nah, he's fine. I mean, he got cooked on defense a little bit. I mean, this season, but
let's look up some numbers again.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the number? I can't think of a point guard on top of my head. That's been
so Drew Holiday last year 37.9% from the field. This year 40% from the field, 28% from three. The year before when they won the ring, 40% from the field, 30% from three. In 2018 he was pretty good. 2015 36% from the field, 25% from three. But
Kyle Lowry?
People saying D-Lo a lot. I don't know.
Oh,
D-Lo, yes.
Well done, chat. Well done, chat.
Yeah,
D'Angelo Russell.
D-Lo is him.
And we can go James Harden at the 2. And we can go James Harden at the 2.
Waiting for that.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Chat, well done. Well done, chat. D'Angelo Russell, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Julius Randle, Cat. There we go. That's the team. Easy. Well done, chat. Good work.
How many games do they win in the playoffs?
James Harden can get him 1 or 2. James Harden
can get enough talent for one. They got enough talent for one.
The talent will play against them, but James Harden can get them 1 or 2.
Drop a low 40.
I got him going up 2-1 and getting walked down.
Is it a slow walk or is it a speed walk?
Nah, they getting out of there quick. What KD do with Mike James a couple years back when he got the texting him asking him what's going on over there? I'll see you at your next game.
I can't believe you. I can't believe y'all dropped that bomb on the world.
We didn't force that boy to go up there and say that.
Man, on that team though, I definitely got, even though DeMar DeRozan is definitely a playoff dropper, I got him beating somebody up at halftime, game 3, in the locker room.
DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah, I got at halftime. At halftime, I got DeMar DeRozan swinging on Cat and about halftime of game 3. Yeah. Pretty sure.
As long as James isn't on the floor, he's actually going to play. How he's going to do is something completely different. But if James is on the floor, you're not going to get anything from him. I mean, I watched him get thrown out of a playoff game in the middle of the game. This is the number 1 seed. I mean, that tells me a lot about who this dude is. I mean, when you're getting thrown out of playoff games, he didn't want anything to do with James. Nothing.
Super chat from Exo Screens said Cade for most improved player.
He ain't playing enough. He hasn't played enough.
Well, this season
coming up season,
yeah.
Markel Fultz for you.
From playing 10 games to playing a season, I don't think that's really most improved worthy. Yeah. Like, I think you have to play the last season and then get better this season, not just be hurt and then come back. That's like a comeback player role.
Like that's true.
Exactly.
But yeah, I got Markel Fultz.
You do?
My cousin's.
Okay. What do you?
Either Anthony Edwards or
what do you think he's gonna do? Like, what do you think his numbers would be?
Oh, I don't even know what he averaged this year. Let me see.
You just got
Cade. He was 19 and 6, Mars.
I thought you
said Cade. I'm sorry.
Markel averaged 14 and 6, basically. I think this
off
year
the bench.
No, he started.
Oh, he started.
I think this year 19 and 8. If I had to give me some numbers, 19 and 8, still over 50% from the field. Maybe he can start making some threes. I don't know. But 19 and 8, still be the best passer and playmaker on that Orlando team. They'll win about 43, 44 games.
That's a playoff team, Moss.
Yeah, that's a playoff team.
They'll be in the play-in.
44 games is a playoff team.
They'll be
if Markel Fultz gets most improved player, they're making the playoffs.
I think
they'll be a 7 seed. I don't know if they're winning the playoffs.
Scotty Barnes is in that conversation. He could take another leap, I think.
You got to think Paolo and Franz both going to be a little. I think specifically Paolo's going to be a little more efficient this year too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Scoring might go up a little bit, maybe not crazy, but just his efficiency going up this year. And if Markel Fultz takes a leap like that, there's no way you can keep Orlando at the playoffs.
That's true. The chat loves Austin Reaves. Austin Reaves is getting a lot of love for MIP.
Oh man, that shit's gonna wear off soon. Yeah.
Mhm.
The Austin Reaves hype train is on.
Oh,
full throttle right now.
this
It's
Austin
on
Reaves
full
fad.
throttle.
This Austin Reaves fad. Like shout out to Austin Reaves for balling.
He's
and
gonna be
everything.
close
I
to
hope
being
he,
an
I hope he
all-star.
keeps balling, but what?
All-star
Who's
right
the
now.
all-star?
You fight that?
No,
Whoa.
no.
Big Ox, you fight that?
Based
Yeah,
on
hell
fan-
yeah,
ba-
fight that.
based
Hell
on
yeah, I
based
fight
on
that.
based on fan voting, he's gonna be close to
Just
it.
off that alone, the fact that he played for the Lakers and fan voting, and if the Lakers are a top 3,
I ain't
top
saying he's
4
an all-star
seed,
caliber. I'm just saying he's gonna be
100%.
close to make it.
Well, I disagree with both. I just disagree with both of those. Both.
I don't think he'll get the fan vote either.
I understand how fan vote, like fan voting, really like messes up the All-Star game. But Austin Reaves isn't gonna be.
It doesn't now though.
Why
because
does-
the coaches still get?
You'll be
half the
you'll be
media,
surprised how highly he'll be on those fan.
Yeah, if,
Why does fan voting?
if the Lakers are a top 2 seed, or let's say they're the number 1 seed, and Austin Reaves is averaging 17, they're gonna vote him in, bro. The NBA.
The Lakers might be the Lakers are without a doubt, if they play just how they played at the end of the season, without a doubt the Lakers are a top 3 team in the West, but they won't be seeded that way. The Lakers aren't going to be a top 3 seed.
The league is pushing him. You can tell. Like I said this 2 years ago, I said Austin Reaves could be when he first came in the league. I said he could be Gordon Hayward, a little better than what Gordon Hayward was in Utah. And a lot of people laughed at me and told me it was a joke. These same people not saying nothing at this point. I think the league is pushing Austin Reaves.
I still think that's a joke.
No, I'm saying, well, it's not a hold on. Well, it's not a hold on. It's not a joke. It's not a joke when you're. It's not a joke when you're Team USA. It's not a joke when you're Team USA. It's not a joke when you're a third option LeBron in them and you're averaging 14, 15 points last year, and now your coach is saying that this year you're the third guy. You're going to.
So you're telling me Austin Reaves now is comparable to Gordon Hayward his last couple seasons in Utah? I wouldn't.
No,
I'm personally not buying it.
Oh, I'm saying no. I'm saying if he was in that situation,
I'm just trying to understand it.
No, I'm saying if he was in that situation, I think that his game, based off what I've seen from his game, I think that if he was in that same situation in Utah, he would be able to make an all-star team that had the right amount of talent around him like Gordon Hayward had. I think Austin Reaves is the deal. I think he's that good. I think he's crafty. He already, as a young kid, he has veteran moves. He understands how to draw fouls. He understands how to put the defense in compromising situations. He's a big-time playoff player. He doesn't shy away from the moment. He's shown you he can make big shots. And not only that, he's improved his shooting every year. From when he came to college now, his three-point shooting has improved vastly. He understands how to get to his spots in the mid-range. He understands how to manipulate defenses to play off the pick and roll. Austin Reaves is getting better, and I'm gonna tell you something. They're going to feature him a lot this season with LeBron and AD. Look for LeBron to take a little step back and look for Austin Reaves and AD to be the main guys. But they're going to put the ball in Austin Reaves' hands a lot this year. He's going to be able to create. He's going to be very aggressive offensively, and I think he's going to average around 16, 17 points a game this year. And I think if the Lakers are the first seed, you're going to see a big push for him to make the All-Star team, and they've already started it by talking about it.
I like Austin Reaves a lot too. Ask Ron. I was hyping Austin Reaves out of Oklahoma before he was eligible, or not eligible for the draft, but before he even tried to go to the NBA. I like Austin Reaves a lot, but I just still stand on what I said originally. I just don't think it's gonna be what it is right now. Like it's not gonna the Austin Reaves train, the hype train, isn't gonna last long. And he is as good, I think, as good as you're saying. I think he is that good, but he's not on Gordon. And I know this isn't what you said, but I'm just kind of stating the fact he's not on Gordon Hayward's level.
But when did you see Gordon Hayward play as good as he played in the playoffs this past year? I mean, in the play, listen, his playoff level goes to another level, bro. The dude was in the playoffs dropping 25 balls, dropping down there 30 balls. He's not Gordon Hayward. Hold on. So I'm saying you've seen early in his career the playoff elevation and where it's been. So I'm saying already in his career, this dude has shown you that he's about that life. He's big. He can be big in the moment. He's shown you that he's clutch. He's shown you that he's not afraid of any moment, that he won't back down from those situations. And he showed you that he can deliver in these certain situations with big time expectations. You playing beside LeBron and AD, those are the biggest expectations you can have. A guy like Austin Reaves, for a coach to put that much confidence in you in your second, third year in the league, you going into the playoffs like that, and that dude to deliver. It was many games where he was the best player on the court. It was many games where he was carrying the Lakers for stretches. It was many games we've seen him closing games. So for to say that this dude all of a sudden now that his trajectory ain't going to keep going upward, like I said, if you watch Austin Reaves in college versus now, he has vastly improved his game, especially his three-point shooting. And I don't see nothing that's going to stop this dude from continuing to improve his game, because the way he plays is not going to be no switch up. He knows how to manipulate defenses. He knows how to get guys in the air on pump fake. He knows how to draw foul. He got respect on the whistle. I mean, bro, this is just facts.
Big Ox, when you say the Austin Reaves hype train, what it sounds to me like, this is just something that's just right now. Like in 2 years, we ain't gonna be talking about this dude like this. Don't get me wrong, Ox. Now it's different playing alongside James, but it's also different playing. It's also different playing alongside James in terms of an expectation aspect, because I gotta perform, and that's a lot of pressure. A lot of guys aren't able to perform alongside James. Austin Reaves, he looks like he relishes that.
Well, that's because Austin Reaves got it. Austin Reaves, he can shoot the ball.
Yeah,
he played what 3-4 years at Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying?
I think he played 2 years there, because I think he left and played somewhere else too. I don't think he played his whole college career at Oklahoma. I think he played somewhere else. If he played somewhere else,
he played somewhere else.
He played somewhere first.
Somewhere else, then went to Oklahoma.
Yeah,
and then went to Oklahoma.
I know he finished at Oklahoma. So what I'm saying is he's a really good basketball player. He thinks the game. He knows where to be. He's not going to get flustered. You know what I'm saying? He's going to knock down open shots. He's going to play. He's going to compete on the defensive end. He's a player that, as a coach, I would love to have on my team. Mm-hmm. I'm not hating on Austin Reaves at all. I really like Austin Reaves' game. I'm just debunking the all-star shit. Like that's not going to happen. I'm debunking comparing him to Gordon Hayward. That's not a fair comparison.
Also, Gordon Hayward, he was the number one option. He was the number one option.
Yeah, he can't. He's not as good as Gordon Hayward at all. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna go for that just because I saw him, getting down next to LeBron and AD. Some players can't handle pressure, and there's some players that are better than Austin Reaves that can't handle the pressure of playing with LeBron and AD. Austin Reaves can just handle the pressure, and he can step up in big moments. That doesn't make him better than a lot of these other guys. It makes him a good pro. He's what he is.
Well, he's shown. Hold on. Well, he's shown that when they was out. See, that defeats the logic you just said, because when they were out, he was holding down the fort. So it wasn't just he just playing off LeBron and off AD. He showed that when they was out, he stepped his level up a whole nother level.
So did Jordan Poole.
No. I'm saying, hold on. No, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Jordan Poole's a superstar.
But here's the difference. Hold on, but the difference with Jordan Poole is this. The difference with Jordan Poole is he showed it when they was out. He didn't show it when they was in. Austin Reaves showed it both ways. He shows you I can go get it when they out and I can get it when they in. See, that was a problem with Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole showed it to you when Steph and them was out. But then when they was in and he had to adjust his game, he couldn't do it. Austin Reaves will show you, look, I can go get it the ski mask way, or I can go get it with LeBron and AD on the court. And guess what? This lets you know how good of a young player he is. And they respect him to the level where they say, yo, do your thing, dog. See,
so
when you got a guy like
LeBron,
what would Austin
Reaves be doing
and let you rock out like that? Come on, man. Huh?
So what would Austin Reaves be doing on what would Austin Reaves have done on Charlotte this year?
Hold on. The same thing Malik Monk did for y'all when he left the Lakers, when everybody said he was just doing that on the Lakers. He went to y'all's team and balled up.
Or he'd be doing the same thing, if not better than Keegan Murray. He'd be doing the same thing that Keegan Murray is doing, and you would love him up in Sacramento, Ox. The only reason why you're talking about him like you talking about him.
I'm not gonna do that with you, Chilton, because I'm not hating on Austin Reaves. So don't start that. I'm not.
That's what it sounds like.
Nah, that's not what I'm doing. I just got done complimenting him.
Okay,
that's what it sounds like. I just got done complimenting Austin Reaves, but I'm not gonna go for the all-star shit. That's what I'm not going to do.
So let me ask you this,
people in the chat talking, if he played for this team, he played for that team, he's better. He had a better season than Keegan Murray. I have no problem saying that.
Right.
I'm not one of them cats. I'm not gonna get sensitive because you compare him to a player on my team. Like, that's not how I talk basketball. I got big left for Austin Reaves. All I'm saying is he's not Gordon Hayward and he's not an all-star. If that's hating, cool.
I believe he can be better than Gordon Hayward. In fact, I just gave you evidence. I just asked you, what did Gordon Hayward do in the playoffs?
He averaged 24 games.
He might be better. The trajectory
is
24 games.
No. Right.
We need to put some respect in 2017 Gordon Hayward. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, no. I'm saying, but Austin Reaves early in his career. At this stage in his career, if you look at this stage in his career, he's on path to doing what old boy was doing. Go back and look at his career. And I'm talking about the career of Gordon Hayward. Go back and look at his first few years. Austin Reaves is on path doing that, and he playing with LeBron and AD. He playing behind dudes that gonna get more shots. Austin Reaves was coming in. I mean, excuse me. Other boy was coming in. He was getting his cuts by year 3, year 4. Go look it up. All you gotta do is look at this. Go look at both of their years from their first, second, and third year. Tell me Austin Reaves ain't on track. Tell me he ain't on track.
Isn't Austin Reaves already 25?
No, I'm asking you a question though. I'm saying though, I want you to answer that question I just asked though.
Yeah,
go and look at year. Hold on. Go and look at year 1. Because I like to live in factual information. Go look at year 1 for Gordon Hayward. Now, Jalen, since Mars don't want to pull it up, Jalen, pull this up, Jalen. Go look at year 1 from Gordon Hayward. Since y'all saying Gordon Hayward was all this, Austin Reaves was on the same trajectory coming in the league. So go look at year 1, year 2,
Jalen, why
and look at it
the
right
reason
now.
I brought that up is because Gordon Hayward came in at 20. Austin Reaves came in at 23. So first year,
now we're gonna move the goalpost for the age, right?
No, you're the one who put down the goalpost. I don't need to play by your goals. I don't need to play on your pitch. I don't need to.
All right, cool. Let's go.
The reason I brought out Austin Reaves already being 25 is because in 2017, Gordon Hayward's best ever season, he was 26. So it's fine saying he was in year 6 or year 7 because he was good enough to come out at 20.
What was he putting up that year, man?
That's why the
age. What was Gordon
is,
Hayward putting up that year? That year you said it was his best year. What was he putting up? Like
21.9, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 47 from the field, 39.8 from 3, and in the postseason he averaged 24 on 44.
Right, he was the first option. He was the first option on that team, right?
He was.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
that was
him.
a good
And
Utah Jazz team too.
Who else he had rolling with him that year?
Joe Johnson,
Rudy Gobert, Derek
Rudy
Favors.
Gobert. Yeah, they had a good team.
Who's the point
Right,
guard?
so they had a solid team. So
it was George Hill, I think.
So what
They
did
didn't get Mike Conley yet.
what did Austin Reaves average last year? What did Austin Reaves average last year?
I think he averaged 14 a
14
game.
points. Yeah,
Okay.
14 points.
13 a game. I'm sorry.
3-4 assists.
All right, I see that going up with playing with LeBron and AD. I see him going up to 16 this year.
So
I mean,
It'll be like 16, 4, and 3. Like 16.
So let me ask you this, Mars.
Right.
Because we're up-
16 is 23-year-old Gordon Hayward.
No, Mars. What we saying is this, though. Hold on. What we saying is this, though. Respectfully, homie. What we saying is that that 16 playing behind a guy like LeBron and AD, that is because you're playing behind them. Now, if he was getting more shots, I think Austin Reaves could average 19 to 20 points in the league right now if he was getting more shots.
So
because listen, if you look at the games, if you look at the games last year where he played with whether it was without LeBron or AD, I guarantee he was averaging that 20.
1,000%.
So let me ask you this, Mars.
I agree.
So
there's many people
because
who can average 20 in the NBA. I don't doubt that. I think a bunch of people can average 20.
there's a bunch of people averaging 20, as a matter of fact.
If you put a bunch of people in the right situation, I think they put up 20 a game.
Right.
Like, that doesn't really mean much to me.
Because we are where we are with the Lakers this season, and I wanted to ask Big Ox this because again we're talking about the All-Star logic. So the Western Conference All-Stars was Shea, Dame, Ja. This is at the guard position. Shea, Dame, Ja, Curry, Luka, Edwards, Fox. Which one of them dudes come off the roster for Austin Reaves?
They're not. He's not making the All-Star.
Dame will be in the East. Dame will be in the East.
According to y'all, Dame gonna be gone, so he won't even be on the West.
Okay.
So he won't even be on the West.
Just replace Dame with Kyrie.
They made it positionless. They made it positionless, right? Didn't they make it positionless now?
This season coming up, it's positionless.
Right.
So
now there's your excuse, and this is the only thing I'm saying. I think if the Lakers are the first seed and Reaves is averaging 17, they get him into the All-Star game. I think the push is there, bro. Once they put you on a team like that, bro,
I think he's going to be close. I do. I'm not saying that he's going to make the All-Star team, but he's going to be in the conversation.
Y'all remember the first thing I said? The first thing I said was the Lakers are definitely going to be a top 3 seed as far as how good they are. But I don't think they're going to be top 3 seeded just because Bron getting a little older. AD might actually. I'm sorry, Lakers fans, to say this. I know the Lakers would never do this, but he might do some load management. You know what I'm saying, just to help. I don't think they're too worried about getting a high seed. I think I've said this before. I think the Lakers are a team that's just concerned with just getting in the playoffs. As long as they get in the playoffs, they know that they can beat these other teams. I don't think they're going to be a top 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3 seeds. You know what I'm saying? So that was my first point. Second point was I think Austin Reaves is very good, but
you did say that
the fan voting alone, I don't think that's going to carry him to an All-Star.
No, I'm not saying
I get what you're saying, though, Ticket. I do feel like the media is kind of pushing Austin Reaves, and I think they chose a good guy to push because he hasn't let us down as far as his talent yet. So I can
remember
get on board.
Remember what the fan vote. Remember what the fan vote now is. The fan vote is not what it used to be. It's not like the fans are voting solely, and now that's all they're going. I think the fan vote now is like 25%. I think it's I think it's around 25%. It's not what it was before when the fans voted and it was solely the fans voting for the starters, or it was solely the fans voting. I think it was for the starters. But with that being said, with those 6 guys, like you just said, I think so. So Dame coming off the Portland Trailblazers.
It's positionless. You got to stop saying that now because it's positionless now.
So let's say Dame. Does he go ahead of Jamal Murray?
No. Hold on, but chill. Hold on. Listen, chill. Listen to this real quick, bro. Y'all got to think about one thing. Bob said something that I think I disagree with fundamentally, and this is why. They are going to care about their seed because the West is so tough. You're not going to want to go on the road against some of these teams and play in those series. You're going to want home court advantage. That is part of what killed them last year, is that they had to go to Denver and play those first 2 games in Denver. Remember, those 2 games was close in Denver. So now you got 2 close games. You could have potentially won one of those games at home and changed the series. This is why the Clippers are saying they want to take the regular season serious now, because now it ain't nothing promising in the Western Conference because all the teams are better. So you want to get off to a better start. You want to take the regular season more serious. This is why the Lakers went and got a better all-around roster so that they can absorb some of the injuries and absorb some of the problems they had when they had dudes out. They have other guys who can step up and help them win games. So, for example, if you just have AD out there, you have enough help around him to still be able to win a good amount of games. If it's LeBron and AD's out for a stretch, you have enough good guys. So I disagree with Bob about the Lakers not caring about their seeding. Right. I think they have to care everything about the seeding because I think the seeding is going to mean a whole lot. And listen, the only person that messed up the seeding last year was the Sacramento Kings. And the reason why that was messed up really was because De'Aaron Fox got hurt and that probably threw off their series. But in a series like that, you want home court advantage. In those series in the Western Conference, you want home court. You don't want to say, I don't care what team you are. You don't want to have to go on the road and play a team 7 games and then have to play a game 7 on the road if that's how the series is going to go out.
I can hear that, and I can't logically combat that. I don't think it's so much not caring about the seeding. I think it's just, like I said, I think the Lakers want to go to that? You think the Lakers want to go to that asylum in Sacramento for a game 7? You really think? I don't think anybody wants to. But at the same time, ticket. That's kind of my point. That's kind of my point there. They don't want to go play Golden 1 in game 7. But Bron not worried about that. Like Bron, like, bro, yeah, we go to Sacramento, we gonna beat their ass. You know what I'm saying? Bron. That's. I'm just thinking how Bron would be thinking about that. Bron and AD are not worried about going to Sacramento to play in the playoffs at all. That puts zero fear.
They'll prioritize health and
That puts zero fear in their heart to go play in Sacramento or to go play even to go play up in Chase. I don't think they. I'm
not saying it puts fear, but you ain't gonna be stupid. You trying to?
You don't want to. You don't want to. Once again, Ticket. Those were valid points, bro. I definitely feel you on that. You don't really want to be playing on the road, especially in the West, especially if you got to go to places like the Chase Center, to the Golden 1 Center. You don't want to do that in Game 7, and I agree with you. But at the same time, I think just like Jalen said, they prioritize saving Bron for the long stretch. I think they'll rest him a couple games, rest AD a couple games. I think they'll prioritize that over ducking the road. And it's not because like I said, I misspoke or not misspoke, but I was wrong when I said they don't care. I do think they do care, but I think they just got other priorities, and I don't think they're scared to play Game 7 in Sacramento, and they shouldn't be.
All right, fellas, I got a super chat that I want to transition to, and then we're gonna go ahead and assemble the best Team USA lineup of current players in the NBA right now. Also, we got a Larry Bird versus KD versus later on in the show. We'll get to that. We'll get down to who's better out of those two. But Drink More Water said better transition player all time, Giannis or Bron?
That's easy, LeBron James. I think the greatest transition player of all time.
I disagree. I think Giannis is a better transition player because of his length and his ability to just his. I think his length combined with his athleticism. I think LeBron's athleticism and his strength is crazy, but I think Giannis got strength, length, and athleticism. That's what I think. I think the length is what get Giannis over the hump because we've seen dudes build walls and Giannis go through walls to get to the basket and still dropping 35, 40 on dudes just by getting to the basket. Like 80% of his game is predicated off that. LeBron showed you he can still switch it up. and do other things now. He can go to his little fadeaway. You know what I'm saying? Now he can go to a step back three. A guy like Giannis, his 80% of his game is built off getting to the rim and yamming on your face, or getting to the rim, finishing around the basket, and can't nobody stop him.
Now,
See,
remember,
I think LeBron can do the same thing. LeBron can do the same thing, especially.
No, I'm saying his length.
I understand. So Giannis has the length. I get it. Giannis he's a longer individual. He has the
and
length.
the strength and the athleticism.
Oh no!
Now remember,
LeBron at his peak is athleticism.
Now remember who we're talking about now, Ticket. You talking about
LeBron.
Ticket. Now Ticket. You talking about Giannis? He just finished year 10. Do we remember the first 10 years of James? That's all he was a transition.
Yeah. No. I'm saying, no. I'm with you. Hold on, I'm with you, but I'm saying,
not only was he a transition player, he was clearly the best transition player in the game, the best finisher in the game. That was largely due to his game. Now I can appreciate Giannis taking 2 dribbles from half court and getting to the basket, but James in transition, starting the fast break, and it's not just him scoring the basketball. Ticket. Don't just think about James in transition just scoring the basketball, because the gravity of him coming down the gut and getting defenses to collapse on him. He's kicking the ball out to shooters, right? He's getting other guys drop-offs. He's doing all of that stuff in transition. A transition player is not just a player who gets to the basket and just scores the basketball. A transition player is a guy who also gets other people involved too, and James does that at an extremely high level.
No, well, I'm saying that Giannis does too, and they both have the same type of percentages doing it. Winning percentages going to the basket. Giannis' percentages are better going to the rack than LeBron's. So I'm just saying, like, that's why I say the length comes in. That's where the length goes against LeBron, even though he's big and he's strong. He was big and strong than everybody then. But if you would have aligned him and Giannis up that you see Giannis now, bro, this is stupid, man. Giannis is probably going to be 7 seasons in a row where he's put up 30. LeBron never did that. That's crazy. And 80% of his offense is going to and finishing at the basket and transition. Or he's backing you out, taking you to the cup. He ain't depending on no jump shot like LeBron developed now. He ain't depending on no fadeaway like LeBron developed now. 80% of his game is transition. And like I said, 1-2 step, you at the basket, bro, dunking on cats. Bron wasn't doing all that. He was getting to the rack. He could dunk on you. But Giannis is doing it too easy, bro. Like, you building walls to stop this dude. I don't remember them building a wall saying, yo, we got to just stop LeBron just get to the basket. Because LeBron, he elevated other parts of his game. So it's not distance, LeBron.
In fact, that's what Orlando did, Ticket. Orlando built a wall with Dwight Howard as the centerpiece of that wall, and James had to rely on shooting the jump shot, which wasn't what it was years later. That's number one. Number two, Boston did the same thing. They had a wall, which was Kevin Garnett right in the middle of it, and James was relying on him getting to the back. James had to rely on his jump shot. Detroit also built the wall. They couldn't stay in front of him though. That was the difference. That's why he shredded them. So all of these teams also built walls. James shredded them just like that. The difference is James did expand his game because the game was going that way. Guys were shooting the long ball more. James knew that in order for me to stick around, I'm going to have to expand my game. I'm not going to last that long. So when we talk about my transition game, we're talking about my transition game as a whole. We ain't just talking about my transition game.
Hold on. Stop right there. Hold on. You're right. This is why I make Giannis better, because Giannis ain't changed his game for these suckers. When everybody else had to change their game, Giannis still going through catch, finish, and punching that thing on him. Giannis is still playing his game. for 80% of the time, he's still playing. When the game changed, he's still playing his game and dominating at the highest level playing that game. LeBron changed his game up, and his ability to switch up helped him. I'm just saying that Giannis, he ain't had to change his game. He's still going through dudes the whole game the same way, going to the rack, finish on dudes at the basket. And if you catching them in transition, 90% of the time, you're not stopping them in transition at all. Right. So I'm just saying, like, you're right. It's not what I'm saying against LeBron. I'm saying LeBron, the reason why I think Giannis was better, because LeBron opened up more opportunities for himself. Giannis is solely dependent on that to do all the damage he's doing. And the nigga putting up 30. He's gonna have a stretch where he keep going. Almost 7 years. That's insane. Going to the cup.
So 2 things really quick, Ticket. Number one, this season that just passed is the only season that he averaged 30 in his career. This season right here. That's almost 30. Yeah, he averaged 30 this season. Number 2, with James expanding his game, with James putting the mid-range in his game. Now what that's doing is that's bringing defenses closer to him, which is now charging him to the which is giving him a lane to the basket, because you got to respect the mid-range. You got to respect the long ball. Add that all up to the fact, Ticket, that I'm 100% confident. I saw James with the Lakers at 35, 36 years old, running down the gut and punching on guys. So he's still doing that.
I agree.
Still doing
I think Giannis gonna be doing the same thing. The way he keeps his body up, the way he's in shape, the way his physical is. I just think his length, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you with athleticism, strength. I think they buy right around the same. I just think Giannis' length, bro.
There's a reason why they call him the Greek freak. 2 dribbles from half court to score.
His ability to finish overdo that. Overcatch, Fieldtown. Come on, bro. That's insane. And then you said 31 years. Still, he's averaging 29 the other years, bro. Like right at 30, 29, 28, 29. Like, come on, bro.
I mean, LeBron was averaging like 27, 28 too, right? And I think now with just more possessions in the game.
Yeah, no. But his game, as he grew older, his game went away from just being a drive game. Like when he went to Miami,
he added more elements. For sure.
Yeah. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. The only reason why I'm saying that Giannis is more dominant is because if you take the drive away, he's done. If you take his transition, his drive, Giannis is done. Mm-hmm. He ain't killing you shooting a 3. He ain't killing you shooting a J. He ain't killing you doing nothing else. He's done. If you take LeBron's drive away, the way LeBron is playing now, he's showing you he has ability to step back, hit a 3. He can post you up, hit a fadeaway. He does have a little up and under move where he can score inside the post. So he got other ways he can get at you. You take Giannis's his transition and his drives away, and him just being able to face you and go to the bucket and finish at the basket, man, he's done. And that's just
which is interesting too, because I'm looking at Giannis' game and he was on that trajectory to be respectable in the mid-range. He was never a long ball shooter, but he was on that trajectory where he had put the mid-range in his game where it looked like I have to at least respect this. It wasn't as good as James. It wasn't as good as Brian or anybody like that, but it looked like it was getting to the point where it was respectable. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Is it upstairs or is it just he just doesn't have it?
It's mental. It's mental, just like the free throws. It's mental, bro. Once you start missing like that, you go to what you know best. And Giannis knows how to get to the rack, bro. And I listen, as I said before, you take one thing away from LeBron James right now, he has added enough in his game for other parts where he can still survive. Right. You take away that transition, that drive from Giannis, he's cooked.
Yo, Mars, Ox, Be Smooth.
Yo,
LeBron or Giannis as a transition player?
LeBron's better.
Okay.
Simple.
I would say Bron because I'm gonna add in transition defense too. If I'm allowed to do that.
Okay.
So not just a transition offensive player, transition defensive player too. That's fair. All right, cool. If I get that, then yeah, I can get with that. Sure, I can get with that.
Mars.
They're the 2 best ever. I don't really care about difference, but LeBron's better. But if you gave me Giannis, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, for sure, it's so close. It's so close that if I had to pick, I could pick out the hat and be okay.
I don't think LeBron just mops the floor with him, but I'll take LeBron. But I think they're the 2 best ever. I'm fine with Giannis.
Mars, that's why I had to throw the defense in there because like if we talk about this transition, it don't matter. I don't care.
Yeah,
if I put a Ferrari in front of you, Mars, and I put a Porsche in front of you,
Giannis's defense is on that level too. Giannis's defense is on that level too. I mean, Giannis, the only one out of those 2 got a Defensive Player of the Year award. He should have been all defense last year. I mean, hold on, he did make good defense. Hold on. I can take that. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna get you now too. Plus, Giannis got big moments in the NBA Finals. He got big moments in the NBA Finals where he got blocks that saved the season too, and that saved the series too. Not just LeBron. Remember, Giannis was a big block too at the rim.
Yes, he did. Yes, that's a fact. That's not your opinion. That's a fact. Yes, sir. That block against block against DeAndre Ayton that turned the game around.
That was 100%. Nasty. That was a 100%. Play. That's the one he blocked it and Drew got it, and then he went damn near broke the rim when he dunked almost.
Game over.
That was a cold play.
Game over. We going back home. We ain't coming back out here.
It wasn't as big as as big as the block on Iguodala, but it was cold though.
I don't know.
It wasn't even transition. It's not relevant to this conversation. I'm not gonna lie, but it was a great block. No, it was
but he did run to get the dunk after the
that's the point,
right?
Mars.
That was the transition.
The block wasn't in transition, but it started the transition, which got him the N1, which basically ended the game.
Yeah, but
Tigger, you're right though. Giannis still got some transition D as well. It's not like Bron.
Just saying, he got big moments. He got big moments in the playoffs too. He got huge moments defensively on Joel Embiid, other dudes. He got big moments in regular season playoffs and defensively as well that you can point to. So
No,
you
you're
can't
right.
just
You're right.
This
I
last
would
season that
have
just
to-
passed. They
I
beat
would have
Philadelphia.
to-
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ox.
No, I was just gonna say you're right. I would have to nitpick right now to
Mhm.
really cause some separation. But if I did it,
What?
but I have to nitpick. If I have to nitpick to answer the question, no, it's LeBron James. So LeBron.
Yeah, it's
James.
no nitpick. LeBron's passing is the huge separator and playmaker in transition. Plus, he's able to finish
Okay, there you
when
go.
he gets
There you
fouled
go.
too. People don't understand. LeBron at his peak was a bigger dude than Giannis. He was 280. Giannis is playing at 250 right now. LeBron had about 25 to 30 pounds of pure muscle on Giannis. So in
That's not true. That's
No,
not
it
true.
is.
Giannis, around
Giannis is about he's like
Giannis is
250 right
at
now.
270. Giannis is at 270 right now. My best
Giannis
friend
is at
knows.
270.
These dudes, yes.
270.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on.
Bron, I would hate
Yeah,
to
I'm
see
gonna tell you
6'11",
something. Jalen,
At
Jalen, I'm
6'11",
gonna tell you something, bro. You don't understand this, bro. Them dudes is bigger. They weigh more than what they telling y'all, bro. Like LeBron, sometimes he's walking around at 280 and you don't even know it, bro. Like when he was
I
at,
do think they lie about their weight sometimes. No,
bro, he's not that. No, they're not lying about that. No, that's facts. I know guys who play with these niggas and seen these niggas on the scale. See, they'll put your weight down lower than what it is. But them dudes is big. Like Giannis, bro, he came in the league at like 220. This dude don't put on about 40
he was barely
pounds.
100. He was barely
Come on,
200.
man.
He was barely 200 pounds when he showed up. But I will tell you this, Ticket, and it does not cease to amaze me. One of the things I always thought was so funny whenever I went out with Shaq, people were amazed at how big he actually was. And I would walk by people and say, he a lot bigger than what you think he is. And he like, oh my God, this dude is huge. So what you see on TV does these dudes no justice. I can only imagine what Giannis look like in real life. Like if I actually seen him on the street, I can only imagine and imagine this dude coming at you at 200 miles an hour trying to stop him that big.
running.
Oh,
Hey, when in the All-Star game, like remember when Steph just laid down?
Yeah.
Of course.
That's
I
real.
don't want
That's
nothing to
real.
do with that. I
Yo,
don't want nothing to do with
man,
that.
I don't blame him.
Hey, look, usually like in my younger days, I'll jump with anybody. Transition,
Please
half
don't.
court, I don't care. I'll jump with anybody.
Don't
I
do
see
it.
Giannis coming, I'm gonna
He
be
will
like,
throw you through the bucket.
oh, my
Hold
mama
on.
calling
How
me.
much you
I'll
weigh,
be
Bob?
back.
Throw you. He will
How
throw
much
you
you
right
weigh,
through the
Bob?
bucket.
My mama calling me. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he will throw you right
How
through the
much,
bucket.
Bob? How
Bob.
much do you weigh? How much do you weigh, Bob?
Right now, I'm 263, 265,
And hold on, how tall are you?
6'8".
Okay, Bob is 6'8", 260. Nigga, Giannis running around here 275, nigga, 6'11.
And by the way, Ticket, that ain't Bob playing weight. Like Bob playing weight is probably like 250, something like that.
240 to turn. I put
Right,
on a
Right,
lot of
no,
weight.
but I'm saying, no,
So
I'm saying, no,
240, that's
I'm
his playing weight at
but I'm
6'8".
saying, but if you look at Bob, if you look at Bob right
That's how
now,
you know it's so well.
look at Bob right now, because I've seen Bob. If you look at Bob right now, bro, and you look at Giannis, bro, Giannis is towering over this nigga, and he way bigger than that nigga. I'm talking about strong, strength, everything, bro.
We was
He making
just
Bob
talking
look
about
small. I'm not lying.
the
The
other
Bob is
day.
265.
Yeah, but I mean,
we was
Giannis'
just
body
talking.
fat
We was
is
just
probably
talking about
still
it.
way lower.
We was just talking about it the other day. Ticket, bro. Giannis dwarfs me, bro. I've been next to Giannis and been looking like, God damn.
That's why Jalen talking about that. Jalen don't know, bro. Them dudes bigger than what you think, bro. Them dudes running around here 2'8",
His listed weight is 250.
The TV makes these cats look so much smaller than they are. The TV makes these
Huge,
guys
yo.
look so small.
These
Bro. I'm
dudes are
talking about
huge.
small forwards, shooting guards. These dudes are big, bro. Like Tyreek Evans. Tyreek Evans is closer to my size than Ron's size. What I'm saying. Tyreek Evans is big, bro. These cats are huge.
Yeah,
I'm not getting in the way of Giannis. That's what I was trying to say.
that's basically what you're trying to tell us, Bob. If he coming down the gut, are you standing there?
Go ahead, bro.
Good.
All right, y'all. I got a couple of the super chats I want to get into, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this team together. Savant's X said LeBron is the better transition player.
Yeah.
Jose Primo, shout out Jose. He said Bron's block was in Game 7.
Giannis ain't have to go to Game 7.
Slim21 said, just subscribe. Salute, fellas. Who are you picking as your starting point guard with two other top 10 players who can shoot on their team? Rondo or CP3?
I'm taking CP3.
CP.
CP. I got love for Rondo, but
minute,
it's
man.
CP3, man. Come on.
Man.
Again,
Yo.
he's played in the league so long, people forget prime CP3. Go watch New Orleans.
You remember Rondo?
CP3. Yes.
Rondo was the engine with that Boston team.
But he's no CP3. Rondo.
I'm not saying that he was CP3 from a talent standpoint, but Rondo as a transition player, Rondo as a defender, Rondo could actually knock down an open shot. But Rondo was Rondo primarily. He was that floor general. So if I got 2 top 10 players, and what did you say, Rondo? And a shooter, I got 2 top 10 players.
2 top 10 players who can shoot.
2 top 10 players who can shoot. Man,
like what? Who are we talking like Devin Booker and Jason Tatum?
Yeah,
let's use those 2. Use those 2 players. Use Devin Booker and Tatum. Use Devin Booker and Tatum.
Give me Rondo.
Give me Chris
Rondo.
Paul.
I'm taking Rondo.
I'm not mad at taking Rondo, but I'm still taking Chris Paul.
Yes.
All right. Moving along. Vaughn said, how much of the high scoring games in today's game are due to the fact that nobody plays defense versus players being more skilled? Or is it both?
I think the combination of both.
It's the 3-point line.
Yeah, 3-point line, more threes being shot, so more points
That's
than
what it
scored.
is. It's not
Pace of the game.
So being more skilled. It's the 3-point line. That's it.
Well, being able to shoot threes,
the game's faster
right?
and they take more threes.
Yeah.
That's the reason. It's not because no one's playing defense.
Because guys are playing defense. They might be playing defense different than they did in 1995. They might be playing defense different than they did in 2002. But guys are playing defense. And I mean, Drew Holiday is playing defense, right? Jaden McDaniels is playing defense. Herb Jones is playing defense. These guys are playing defense. Alex Caruso is a ball hawk. These guys play defense. But these guys seek out the long ball line. They don't. In terms of when they're in transition, these dudes will pass up mid-range shots. These dudes will pass up layups at the rim to shoot at the long ball line. So, I mean, the long ball line has become so prevalent in today's game that it's kind of 86 and a lot of other stuff.
Yeah,
no doubt.
All right, y'all. It's about that time. So here's what we're gonna do. I want everybody to have an input in it. Let's say we're all GM in the same team. We all get equal say so. And so we're just gonna start with the position. So I'm gonna say, hey, small forward, and we're all gonna put out our top name. Whichever name gets mentioned the most, that's the person who's gonna start for Team USA for us.
Can I be Jerry Colangelo? What's his name?
Jerry Colangelo.
Jerry Colangelo.
Let me be Jerry Colangelo, and if we get any ties, I'll break them.
There you go.
And if there's a tie, the chat's gonna be Jerry Colangelo. That's what we're gonna do. I appreciate you for giving the chat a name, Jerry Colangelo. All right, chat. We finally put an identity to you guys. But the first position we're gonna start at is point guard. And Mars, you want to kick us off?
So are we saying for this FIBA tournament or long term just for the US national team?
This year, we have to win gold.
Okay, we got to win the World Cup. Okay,
yeah. Mars and Jalen, pretend you guys are USA citizens, and we gotta bring.
So no building for the future. Just like win now, must win games, best
right
players.
now.
Mars can't do it. That's high treason against the king. That's high treason.
All right, we're just assembling the best team. It doesn't matter. We just best group of USA American NBA players.
I'd take Steph.
Curry.
All right, Ox.
De'Aaron Fox.
Okay, chill.
Curry.
Jalen.
Curry.
Be smooth.
Curry again. Yeah, Curry.
Pick it.
Yeah, I'm rolling with them. Curry.
All right. Steph is the starting point guard. De'Aaron Fox did get a mention, but wasn't quite enough. All right.
He's back up then, right?
Shooting guard. Who do we got?
Who's on me?
Yes, Mars.
Oh, Jalen Green.
All right. Jalen Green. Ox.
Devin Booker.
Chill.
Booker.
Jalen.
You mean Devin Booker?
Be smooth.
Jalen Brown.
KB.
Somebody say Malik Monk.
Hey, hold on. It could be anybody in the NBA.
Anybody in the NBA.
They got to be American. That's got to be American.
Yeah, it got to be American. And it doesn't, I mean, it can be positionless. Like, you could, for lack of better terms, you could say
said
LeBron
shooting guard, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, this is, we're building a starting lineup. So it could be like
right.
For instance, at the 4, they're starting Brandon Ingram now, but you might want to say.
Oh, okay. Kyrie.
Kyrie, okay.
Not mad at that.
All right, well, Jalen
Hold on,
Devin
rewind
Booker.
ticket. Hold on, rewind ticket. We going Curry and Irv in the backcourt in the international game. Because remember, them dudes over there in the international game, you played overseas, ticket. Them backcourts are huge.
It don't matter. They ain't gonna be able to guard those guys. You got both dudes able to break down the defense. Both dudes 40% 3-point shooters. One dude can just break you down. He the illest one-on-one player probably in NBA history. And Kyrie Irving, the chef, his game fits perfectly because he hitting shots from anywhere. That man, I'm taking those two over any of them slow, big slew-footed man. I ain't gonna say it. Go ahead.
Hey, you remember when what was that? That was FIBA 14 when they played together and they started in the backcourt?
That was
I think Kyrie Irving.
I thought it was like 2011 or something.
It might have been.
Yeah.
It might have been 2011. It was one of those years. I don't know, but it was like Kyrie's coming out party.
I think he won the FIBA. I think he was the MVP of the FIBA tournament.
He might have, but I'm pretty sure they both started in the backcourt.
I mean, Steph hadn't even arrived yet in 2011, so they're both kind of up and coming at that point.
Yeah. But it was.
I'm just thinking about it
like
from a size aspect. I'm
both
thinking
play.
about Kyrie Irving, and I'm thinking about Steph Curry, and I'm thinking about that Slovenian team with Luka in the backcourt at 6'8", and I forgot the other guard's name that he running with. He like 6'6", and he shoot the long ball with the best of them. Him and Luka both playmaking, shooting the long ball, and I'm thinking about how they're going to defend against these dudes because at some point you're gonna have to slow these guys down.
Mm-hmm. Is Gordon still playing with them, or is he done? He's done.
Not. His brother's playing, but he's not.
Oh, okay.
Which is
all right,
y'all. Brother actually younger than him, older than him.
Devin Booker won that one, so we got Steph and D Book now as of right now. Now for our next wing, who are we taking? Or our three, however you want to classify.
We know who we taking, man. We know who we taking.
Come on,
The next person.
Easy way.
Mars, it's on you.
Oh, KD.
Oh my God.
What?
Ox.
Jason Tatum.
There we
Oh
go.
my gosh.
There we go.
Jalen, come
No
on.
one's taking.
Y'all confused right now, but let me get to me. Go ahead, Chilltown.
Come on,
Tatum.
Okay, we got two for JT.
This is the problem. When you put LeBron James at the three, you can alternate put him at point guard. You can get Steph coming off the ball shooting.
Give me a break already with this James logic, yo. We trying to win.
Yeah, and you talk about LeBron James being a facilitator on that team over Jason Tatum. You talking about a guy with experience at the Olympic level,
at 38, level, going on 39 years old. No,
for this team, he's still better than Jason Tatum. Yes, he is.
No,
with his experience, yes.
Okay, he picked guys, but no. Smooth, who you got? Who you got, Smooth?
I got LeBron James. Put him at point guard too. Let Steph and Booker shoot the lights out with him orchestrated. Come on now, this is basketball.
Jason Tatum also has experience playing the Olympics and international basketball. He has a gold medal too. Give me Jason Tatum.
By the way, Smooth. Make sure we clear on that part. Don't leave that out. Well, he was on the Olympic team.
USA's all-time leading scorer, but I guess.
Oh man.
Hey, Chad, I'm putting up a poll right now. Who would you rather take first? JT,
Anthony, by the way,
KD or LeBron? And keep in mind, this is with Stephen Booker already on the team.
He just passed Carmelo Anthony.
Because KD's the guy.
All right. So you chose JT, right? Right, Be Smooth?
Yeah.
All right, Ticket, who you got?
Can I switch to Jimmy Butler, Ryan?
No, you can't, Big Ox. Get out of here with that.
All right, JT. I got JT. I got you. I got JT. I just forgot about Jimmy. I'm tripping, but I think I still pick JT. Okay. I'm saying JT could play the four is all I'm saying. You know.
That's true.
In the international game, he could.
Who you got, Ticket?
Being that y'all some cold-blooded haters, I got you know I got Jimmy Butler.
Oh,
I mean, Ox, you if you want to switch, you technically can. It's not too late.
Yeah, let me do that. I ain't know Ticket was gonna go that way too. Yeah, let me get that.
Two Jimmys.
Trader.
So right now,
trader.
Jason Tatum has.
I didn't know I was gonna have any support with that. So yeah,
that makes up the dude. Y'all said lack of defense. That makes that up. That gives you defense and playmaking.
All right, so here's what we got to do, chat. Two of us chose Jimmy, and 2 of us chose JT. So now it's up to you guys, Jerry Colangelo, to see who's gonna be the starter on our team.
Mm-hmm. Big Ox switching up, you traitor. You didn't even think about Jimmy Butler before we started. How you gonna forget about Buckets, who was just in the NBA Finals? And tickets stay talking about Jimmy Butler on the regular. How you gonna forget about Buckets?
Because Tatum could play the 4. We trying to win the
goal.
You
was not thinking about Tatum at the 4. You was not, Ox. I'm not letting you
when I said Jimmy, I was definitely thinking if I can get Tatum at the 4, I'll take Jimmy at the 3.
So KD or Bron doesn't start at all with you?
No.
Y'all ain't serious.
Dead serious.
Yo, that's hey, Bron. That is so 2016.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he would.
And
I'm a James guy, Jalen. You know me. I'm a James
you
guy.
understand the facilitator that's needed on this team?
I'm not going with 38-year-old James on the FIBA World Championships this season. I'm not. No.
But these guys around him, he's facilitating he's chilling.
No, he ain't. You know what he's doing? He's shooting the long ball. He's shooting the mid-range. He'll pass 100%, but he's just shooting the basketball a lot more.
I mean, he'll shoot the 3 ball at the international level for sure.
And Tatum is shooting too.
Yo, Ron, what they say as if.
Chat, the poll is running right now. I'm gonna let it run for about another minute. Right now, JT is up 56-44 on Jimmy
JT
Buckets.
JT got this. We needed another power.
JT gonna take it.
So
JT.
So we need 2. We need 2 box guys.
Yeah. I'm taking KD until he makes the team.
That's I'm KD at the 4 is what I'm rolling with.
So you mean KD at the 5?
If he doesn't make it at the 4, yes.
Mars, don't waste the. We're trying to win the goal, Mars.
Hey, I swear I'm not that.
Mars is sabotaging. He's sabotaging for the United Kingdom right now.
Didn't Steve Kerr come out and say he wants to play Paulo at the 5 too?
He did say that.
Yeah, Ron, I'm taking KD at the 4, so that's my answer.
That's because they moved over to San Francisco. Clearly, Steve Kerr's been in the Tenderloins doing drugs. If he wants to play Paulo at the 5, I need to get that man to San Francisco.
All matchup based.
Get that man to San Francisco. Jason Tatum is our 3rd starter. So we have Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, and now Mars is choosing.
Man, got all these light skinned niggas, man. Come on.
The United States of yellow boys.
all these green eyeballs. So you got KD at the 4, Mars?
Yep.
Let's keep the trend up. Vote Cat.
Stop playing with me. I would never. Oh, this is tough. I got
it's
2
really
guys
not.
I want to pick from. It is. It's really tough. I want to say Jaren Jackson to play the 4.
So say it then.
What I've been seeing.
So say it then, big
guy. It's another young boy I need to.
Who's the other young boy? Who you talking about?
Evan. I'm talking about Evan.
Mobley.
No, keep in mind, it's not necessarily the 4. It's just whoever you deem the next best player.
I would rather us go bigger. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Evan.
I originally was going to say Julius Randle, but I was going to get Mars' blood pressure up. I said Julius. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm thinking about
get back too. You might as well just do it.
I was just trolling. I was just messing with Mars. But
troll alert.
When I think about the 4 and I'm thinking about defense, it's Anthony Davis. Even though I love Evan Mobley. And that's the guy that I want to pick in the future. It's like if we just picking a team that's winning this year. We ain't talking about a team that's winning in the future. Because if we talking about a team that's winning in the future, I'm taking Evan Mobley. But we talking about a team that's winning this year. Yeah, I'll take Anthony Davis.
You're muted, Ron. You're muted.
What you thinking, Jalen?
Yeah, I'm taking Kevin Durant. I just think his game is still suited perfectly for the international game. Still give me probably the most efficient scorer in the league. I like the Anthony Davis pick, but I would probably shift him to the 5 in the next round.
Right.
All right, Ticket. Where you at?
The 4?
Yeah.
4. I'm gonna go Jokic at the 4. Even though
Nah,
he's a
Americans
Jokic
ticket.
Team
from
USA.
Yeah.
Oh my
Team
God.
USA
My
ticket.
bad,
Just
my bad,
American.
my bad, my
No,
bad.
you good. You good. You good. Just Americans ticket. You all right. You all right.
Ticket. And once again, it's not necessarily the 4. It's whoever you think will be the next best starter next to JT, Booker, and Steph.
I'm gonna go.
Hey,
I
Reggie,
would
Reggie,
go.
girls
I
don't
would
mind.
go. I would go AD, but that fool gonna get hurt in the first game. So, let me think. I'll probably go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to settle with. Damn, this shit is kind of hard. The only reason why I don't want to go AD is because he just, man, I don't trust his physical makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Should have went with Jaren Jackson.
I'm just going with. Hey, look, I'm just gonna go with. Damn, I can't go with him either for the same reason. I was gonna say Zion, but damn.
Who this to not say KD is crazy?
Say KD.
You know what? Okay, you know what? The hell with it. I'll make Mars mad. I'll go with Julius Randle the 4.
Yeah, ticket. Yeah.
Oh, because I kind of want a guy at that position who can score, but also kind of distribute. I do like the way Julius Randle can distribute the ball. I think he's underrated.
Eat it, Mars. Eat it, Mars. Eat
He's
it.
an all-star. Listen. He's an all-star in the NBA. I mean, it's not like he's you know what I'm saying? He's an all-star.
That's why I don't care about Team
Perennial
USA
all-star.
success.
I was gonna say, Mark's
Ticket
probably
can make
happy.
the
He's
team
not
wise. I
from
don't
the
care.
US. He's happy.
Yeah, like I don't
Like,
care.
he's
Make
not
the team
on
as
that
bad as possible. I don't.
All right, be smooth. Last but not least, it's on you.
Give me KD on that one.
KD. All right, KD cleans up. KD's taking it home. We got
Can't put
KD
KD
as
at
our
the 4.
4th starter.
Why not?
Internationally? Nah, those guys too big and strong for KD, man.
KD had the 4.
I think he played the 4 when they played last one.
So right now we got Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, KD. All right, who is our 5th starter or who's our center?
Anthony Davis.
AD from Mars.
Jaren Jackson.
Triple J. Chill.
Move AD over to the 5. I'm cool with that.
Jalen.
Get Anthony Davis to anchor that defense.
He's
I was gonna go Bam, but I'm gonna go Jaren Jackson. Make it close.
Pick it.
Mm-hmm. I was surprised Mars said Anthony Davis. I thought he was going. But he was going to keep picking KD until KD got picked.
Who did you think I was going to pick?
Ticket, if you're talking, you muted, bro.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Ticket. Anyway, Jalen, who you got?
Can you hear me? My bad.
We couldn't hear you.
I'm
couldn't hear you.
I'm going. Yeah, give me. I don't want Embiid. Is Embiid even? Is he playing with the French team or American team?
Embiid's not available.
Yeah, he's not American.
Yeah, he could do it with Hakeem. Just betray his nation.
Betrays.
Run from the ground.
Yeah. Give me a little bit more defense. Yeah, give me JJJ.
There we go.
All right,
Triple
chat. We have another tie. Chat. We gotta
No,
gotta
it's
come to you
32.
guys.
It's
That's
3-3.
No, I think me, Chilltown.
Yeah.
And Mars said
Almost. I'm actually happy with this team as long as the chat gets this pick right. What I would have gone with.
Chat, don't piss Mars off. Be careful. He might start trolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, can we have picked Asia Wilson?
At the 5? No, she can't. She would get roasted. At the 4, we might have some.
If KD could play the power, if KD could play the power forward, Asia could play the 5.
I ain't gonna lie, give me Breanna Stewart over AJ Wilson.
You bugging.
Crazy, Jay.
Nah, Brianna Thornton is her.
Bugging.
Crazy,
Yeah,
Jay.
Brianna Thornton is her.
Jalen never struck me as a racist. That's crazy.
You
Hey,
bugging.
hey, but the Liberty just packed up the Aces though. I don't know if
That was some payback. That's
That's all
sweet
that
revenge.
was from
That's
the
sweet
because
revenge,
earlier
bro.
in the season they lit it. They earlier in the season
they caught that
lit
one
it. They
too,
lit it
Nah,
straight
for
to New
sure,
York
but
ass. Lit fire to their ass.
Only thing I'm trying to say is the Liberty gonna keep beating their ass for the rest of the season. They got the Commissioner's Cup next week.
Commissioner's
The
Cup on the
Liberty got
15th. I wish I could get down there.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be tuned in and I'm gonna be watching the Liberty kick their ass from start to finish.
Yeah, I'm saying they beat their ass earlier and Candace out. They saying she might not be back this season. So
Damn.
She's 37, yo.
yeah.
All right, y'all.
But she just carried Chicago to that ring, you know.
Just 2 seasons ago.
She won the GOAT, yeah.
It's looking like this isn't much of a poll. It looks like AD is.
Yeah,
Hey,
he got this.
After
bro.
what AD's
Told
doing to
y'all.
Jared Jackson, he might not even make the roster.
Talk
Straight
about
up. I mean, as soon as it was tied up, you should have just filled AD in there.
Yeah, I knew the chat wasn't gonna let me down with this.
You know, it's 1,600 people in there. You got to know 1,200 of them is Laker fans, man.
All right, so here's what we got. We got
It's like
Steph
an
Curry,
epidemic out here.
Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, KD, AD. All right, as of right now with this starting lineup, how are we feeling, fellas? Are
pretty
we
good, dude.
sweating?
I feel they can use a facilitator.
No, man, we got Steph Curry, bro. We not.
As
We
long,
not
as long as we get Jalen Green off the bench, we're chilling.
Okay, well, speaking of that, we got 5 bench players to fill in.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Mars, it's on you.
Any bench player? We doing point guard, shooting guard, small forward.
Yeah, let's keep that same trend. Let's do a second team.
Dame.
Dollar,
here.
Dame, and Fox. Chill.
Fox.
I mean, you know you don't have to choose those two.
He wants Fox. He
You
wants
want Fox?
Fox.
And I love Dame too.
He's
Fox.
trying to knock him off of Fox,
Yeah,
man.
he wants
Fox.
the young.
I don't know.
We trying to win, right?
That dude.
Jalen, who you got?
Give me
Mm.
Kyrie.
The Australian. Nice.
Yo,
Just so
be
we
smooth.
clear, because Joker ain't from this country neither. So Kyrie Irving, he grew up in Brooklyn though. I mean, he grew up in Jersey though.
He
So
played for Team USA.
Give me
Trade
Dame.
his nation too.
Dame got 2. Fox got 2.
You
Kyrie
know,
got
Ticket.
1.
You know, Ticket ain't picking Dame.
Ticket.
Ticket got Kyrie.
Who are you thinking?
You said Dame or Fox?
Or Kyrie.
Or Kyrie.
or whoever you want.
Anybody you want.
Or
Anybody you
whoever
want.
you want. Whatever.
Let's go.
So
Ticket.
we got 3 times.
I'm going with
Dame,
Kyrie.
Kyrie, and Fox.
Yeah.
Tight.
I'm going with Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Smooth, who'd you say?
I said Dame.
Damn.
2-2-2.
No.
Yeah, 3-person tie. And yes,
Hey,
Steve Nash.
look, be smooth. Here's the reason why I'm gonna tell you I don't go with Dame, because he sucks in international competition. But go ahead.
We know that ain't true, but go ahead.
No,
He was
doesn't.
not good in the Olympics.
I'm giving
He was
you
not
facts
good
on
in the
Olympics.
Olympics.
Be
He
smooth.
he missed those free throws. Remember that, but saying he wasn't.
I mean, it's pretty well documented that he couldn't even practice because of his abdominal injury. But yeah, I don't mind him not picking Dame, to be honest. I don't care. So it's fine. But he was
Jack.
Flipping a coin. What we doing?
The poll is up right now. Who's the backup PG for this team? Dame, De'Aaron Fox, or Kyrie Irving?
Man, the N on my
They carry
keyboard
Jack.
is tripping. Every time, man, I gotta push the N on this keyboard so hard. I gotta go get a new laptop, bro.
Poor Ox.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to hit me with that credit card at Best Buy. I'm like, I'm cool. Don't give me no credit card, bro.
Don't want none of those fees. None of those.
Nah, but I'm good.
Best Buy still open. I ain't even know Best Buy was still okay. I ain't know
They
Best
still
Buy
doing
was
their
still a
thing.
thing. Okay, they still doing their thing. I ain't know Best Buy was still a thing. That's
I think
dope.
they're the last surviving electronic kind of
Right.
store that's still out
Yeah,
there.
but Best
What was
Buy
the name of that?
different, though.
What was the name of that other
Radio
spot?
Shack?
The
Not
Radio
Shack.
Shack, no?
Not Radio
Fries,
Shack. but the other-
fries.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fries. That was a dope spot. Fries was a dope spot.
I went to
All right.
Best Buy.
A minute into this poll, looks like Kyrie's running away with it. He has 53% of the votes.
Let's
Fox
go,
has
Chad.
28.
Chad knows.
Dame came last in the poll.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, hold on. Who got it? Who got it? Kyrie got it.
Yeah, Kyrie.
As of right now, yeah.
Not even
FYE, not fries. FYE.
Hold on. Hey, Mars, was that Dame's only year participating in the Olympic competition?
That's the only time I remember it.
Yeah, he wasn't there in 16, and it was his first. Yeah, because I remember they made a big deal. He couldn't open the champagne. Yeah, it was his first time. Yeah.
Oh, Circuit City. Who's Circuit City too? Yeah.
Circuit City was all right.
FYE is what I was thinking about.
Oh yeah. I can't believe y'all finna let Kyrie win this. Man, we trying to win. We trying to win the gold.
So Kyrie finna blow it?
Well, Kyrie has won the gold, to be fair.
Yeah, but LeBron James isn't on this team, Mars.
Oh, but he will be.
He wasn't on the team in 2016 either.
Oh, okay. Shit, I ain't
Yeah.
know that.
Cooked.
Good looking, Mars. Thank you.
That's what I do. Man.
I didn't get cooked. I got educated, Mars.
Nah, man, you got cooked. That's what happens here, man.
No educating.
This is a treacherous, toxic environment.
That's what it is.
Either you get cooked or you don't get cooked. There's no. Oh, I'm now.
I'm gonna as soon as 11 o'clock hits, I'm calling my therapist. Man.
Oh shit.
Maybe organize a call for Julius Randle as well.
Hey,
I
need this.
And Giannis.
It's a virtual appointment or it's an in-person therapist.
So I got to wait till about 8 p.m. for that, and I'll pull up and go get some in-person therapy.
Okay,
no problem.
So what you do when you walk in the office? Your therapist has the chair turned around. You know it's the big chair, and you sit in the seat. Your therapy session's for the start, and you turn around, and slowly but surely you turn the therapist chair turns around, and you see the face of Ticket.
I don't get what you're asking me. Like what would I do?
You're about to get cooked in therapy. That's what's about to happen.
That's what's about to happen. Like you
get yelled at, screamed at.
If Ticket is your therapist, that you coming in here for therapy. He telling you, hold on, listen, get the hell out of my office.
So you're telling me if Ticket's my therapist and he asks me if I tell him something, he says, "How does that make you feel?" And I get to asking it, and he be like, "Hold on, no," and stops me and tells me what I.
He's gonna tell you why. That's
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie though, for real. Ticket probably be a good therapist. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell you what you need to hear. He gonna tell you this. Cut that shit out, suck it up. You know what I'm saying? You know he gonna give you that tough love that you need.
Why should I jump off the building?
Primo right in the chat though. Primo right in the chat though. You know, therapy is expensive. I only got $3. Ticket go be like, get your broke ass out of here.
I don't got time for your $3. I don't.
Yeah, that's just expensive.
All right, y'all. But let's get back to it though. So we got Kyrie as our I guess sixth man, the first person on the bench right now. Who is next?
Wait, bro. Look. Oh shit.
Take your meds, Janet Jack.
Ticket. If you told me that is my therapist, bro.
You'll take, but I bet you'll take your meds though. I bet you'll do that. I bet you'll do that.
Skipping that, that's for sure.
Yes, you're not getting off him. You will take your meds. So
Mars, next player. We got Kyrie so far on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Who you liking, Mars?
Jalen Green.
Yeah.
AG. Who we got, Ox?
We're talking about the two guard now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
another wing player.
Our next wing on the bench, whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mars was right when he said Jalen, only except he got the color wrong. It's brown instead of green.
I was saving him for the 3 spot.
At the backup too, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Ox with this one. Donovan Mitchell.
Just gonna have a whole backcourt of 6'2" guys. That's crazy.
Be smooth.
Going Jaylen Brown as well.
B. Ticket. Who you got?
I can pick anybody.
Yep.
Preferably Jalen Green, but anyway.
Yeah, at least he walking around here with women. Oh no, let me not say that.
Hey, chill out, Ticket. Hey, Ticket, chill out, yo. You about to get wild, yo. Let's chill out, Ticket. You're about to get wild.
Go. I'm gonna go with
wow.
I'm gonna go with Kawhi because he's coming off the bench.
So none of
That
you
way,
guys
that way, I ain't got to depend on him to be in a big role, but I can get him off the bench and give me very great productive minutes. Plus, he need to have this service. His ass ain't did his time yet.
I want to change my pick.
Whoa. What's going on?
See, he's come to the Jalen Green side.
I want to change my pick. I keep forgetting, man. Ox forgot about Jimmy Butler, and I'm not even. And y'all dudes know how I love this dude. Anthony Edwards is my guy.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. You know what?
But hold on. How would Kawhi be? How would Kawhi be though on Team USA? Like he needed, like to me, like he should have played 1 year at least.
In 16, he should have been on that crew.
It's just
he's gonna load manage. He ain't gonna play.
I don't think he wanted to play. I think they probably
he just don't want to. Like,
he just wanted to take summers off. It wasn't for him.
I don't want to either. So I mean, I don't blame him.
What Mark said about the issue with our backcourt being small, adding Anthony Edwards probably would, help mitigate that.
Jalen Green 6'6", but it's fine.
He's not 6'6".
Who did you initially take?
I had Jalen Brown. Anthony Edwards is my guy.
All right. Well, it's looking like Donovan Mitchell is going to take the cake.
Okay, Donovan Mitchell it is.
Who did Ox take?
I said Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Sorry.
Hey, Philtown, beans make you fart, man.
I know that. That ain't news.
Fiber.
All right, we got Kyrie and Donovan Mitchell off the bench. Who is our next player?
Say Mars.
I actually forgot about it. I actually did forget about him. That's crazy. Yeah, LeBron.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. He can play a four. Jalen Green.
Jalen
Brown.
That's gonna be crazy.
Jalen Brown, Ron. I'm meant to say Jalen Brown.
Take his first answer, man.
No, I meant to say Jalen Brown. 100%.
Hey, Mars, you were about to rescind LeBron.
Yes.
No way you should switch up. No,
Jalen Green over LeBron is crazy. Someone cut this man.
I'm
picking Jalen Green over LeBron is crazy.
Jalen Brown. I meant to say.
All right. Who you got, Chill?
Y'all was clowning in the comments when I said that that Jalen Green was with that shorty, but all of y'all would do it too. She bad. I don't care what none of y'all say.
I mean, most of y'all ain't really pulling a girl like that. Let's be real.
Like,
she ain't that a joke.
Bro,
I'll
be walking down the street cuffing both cheeks. Well, I can't say that. Yeah.
Hey, Ticket, chill out, yo. You wild right now. Ticket, you wild right now.
I'm home whatever I can.
Jalen's supposed to be hitting that in private though.
Yeah, I be acting like Cam though. I be acting like Cameron.
Killer. That's not when you bring out in public like that.
Yeah, Jalen's supposed to hit that in private. He's supposed to meet her at the room, bro. Getting taped, letting the paparazzi and all everybody take pictures, man. He tripping, man.
Oh man, they was just talking over lunch.
Ain't nobody spending no time on her to talk. Y'all know what time she. That's 100% jump off material.
That's a good upstanding girl that you talk about.
That's crazy.
That is jump off material, bro. She bad. She bad as hell. I would never deny that, but she a jump off. Bro.
I think she's a professional, and I don't mean like that kind of professional. I mean like she make real good money. Yeah, and she make real good money, and she's not one of these jump off type of chicks.
Oh no, she was definitely. She was on one of these TV shows acting stupid.
No, she ain't that type of chick. No,
she ain't the one to make you mother your child. That's not the mother your child.
Yeah, she ain't that type of chick.
Stop being a media merchant. That girl is like that. Look, and the fact, last I checked, that girl's a Catholic.
They're the biggest hoochies.
She put a quote. Oh, your past whole phases don't count anymore. You cannot be. You can.
Your past whole phases.
Yeah, like what?
My thing is that's no problem if you was young and promiscuous and you got it in. Hey, you enjoy life. Hey, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk down on you. But we gonna have private encounters.
Baby, he just got caught sleeping. It be like that sometimes.
She raw though, like she bad, like she's really easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like very easy on the eyes. So like, I mean, I understand the young boy. I ain't mad at him at all. Like, live your life. Spend that money.
These young NBA dudes go for like these 35, 38-year-old women, like they're dating them. Like again, keep it in a room. Why they showing the public like that?
Which is nuts to the hypocrisy of this country. Because can you imagine a 38-year-old in the NBA going out with a 21-year-old chick?
Yeah,
we
talked about this. We
Right.
talked about this last night. Obviously, well, this was actually an off the air conversation we had last
Right.
night. As soon as I cut the live off, we were talking about that. Like, imagine that. Like, for instance, I'll try to use like an older ex NBA player. Like, imagine if we seen a guy like Vince Carter walking out of a hotel with Angel Reese.
Right.
Oh my God! These are all the women in the 38 and up, the 40 and up. He's a predator. He's a sicko. He was looking at her when she was a child. Like what? But this ain't this Drea and Jalen and then Brittany and PJ. Those are all laughing matters, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what,
with
Sean?
that
We
being
need to
said,
make
with that being said, these boys ain't victims.
They are not.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. That's true. They know what they're
exactly
doing.
what they're
They ain't
doing.
idiots for sure.
They know exactly what
not
they're
victims,
doing.
but I just want to make
100%.
sure. I just want to make sure that if we keep that, if we keep that energy with them, when y'all see me with a 19, mind your business.
Hey, you see with a 20-year-old,
mind your business.
Hey, Leonardo DiCaprio gets away with it, but I guess that's just him, right? He gets a time.
All right, y'all. We got one more pick. All right. It was. Wait. Marsh chose LeBron. Ox chose Jaylen Brown. Chill. Who you got?
At the 3 spot. If James ain't starting on the team, he can't come off the bench. So he's off the crew. I'll take Jaylen Brown at the 3.
JB. Jalen, who are you taking?
LeBron James is a grown-ass man. He understands what needs to be done. If he wants to come off the bench, he'll play his part. He'll probably end up starting because they need him to start. Give me LeBron James. Give me a veteran presence on this team.
So he's gonna come off the bench the first half or to start the game, and by halftime
they're gonna realize they need him. Yeah, they're gonna realize they need him to win. He's gonna play point guard. You're gonna have Steph at the 2. You're gonna have Booker at the 3, probably 4 or 5. Durant, AD, probably.
So what? Like he's gonna when he goes in the game, he's just not gonna come out.
I mean, when they're losing the game, they're gonna be like, all right, LeBron, we need you. You're gonna get in the game. You're gonna get them to the lead. Then they're gonna be chilling.
All right, cool.
Man,
when Team Canada's beating them, they're like, wait,
Jalen,
LeBron comes in.
Why don't you just let this man rest, Jalen? Why don't you just let this man rest and spend time with his family?
He can do that when he retires. He got a couple years of work left to do.
All right, B Smooth. What direction are you going in?
I picked him 4 times already, but Jaylen Brown. We're going out one more time.
Yeah, Smooth.
I mean,
Jaylen Brown on that. Jaylen Brown on that Mars logic. I'm picking KD until he get picked.
Facts.
And Smooth, I just want to once again apologize for not being up here to have your back when there was.
I know it was 8B1 that day, man. I ain't gonna hold it. I need some
Ron wasn't trying to pull me up. He seen you getting charbroiled.
Hold on, Ox.
Help you.
First and foremost, Ox, don't make it sound like we jumped them just to jump him. He said that Jaylen Brown could do what Jimmy Butler did.
That's technically not what
I believe that too.
But
that's what he said.
No, I would have climbed that hill with him.
And you would have died on that hill with him too.
Gladly.
Oh my goodness.
Gladly.
Yo, Ticket. Who you got coming off the bench? Right now we got Kyrie, we got D Mitch. We need one more player to come off the bench.
I think we lost Ticket. Because if he's talking, we can't hear him. Yeah, we can't. If you're talking, Ticket, you can hear him?
Yeah.
You can't hear this shit.
I can.
You can hear him?
He's talking about how it can't be LeBron because he has 6 finals losses. You don't hear him?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's his pick? It doesn't matter. I mean, Jaylen Brown already.
I don't know. Now he's talking about Kawhi.
Unless he picks LeBron, then we tied up. No.
Well, who did Marsh pick?
Marsh picked
Marsh picked Bron. So we got 2 Bron. We got
Marsh
2
picked
Brown.
Bron. I ain't know that.
Ticket, tap in.
We got 3 Jalen's, 2 Browns. Okay.
3 Jalen's and 2 Browns.
All right. While we waiting for Ticket to come back in, I guess we could just read a super chat right quick. Honcho 2K said Hero or Reeves.
Ticket too. Hero has shown more. Like he's been in the league, a few more years and has shown more. I think Reeves' trajectory is higher. I think Hero might have hit his ceiling. I don't think he's taking the next step people thought, but I think Hero is still a better.
So the
player
younger players
so
hit his ceiling before the older player.
It's just been a couple years now where I think Hero has stayed the same ever since he kind of broke out in that finals. While Reeves, we've only seen him for 2 years. I understand he's older, but we've only seen him for 2 years or really a year.
I see.
You think that's ridiculous, Mars, for a younger player to hit their ceiling than an older player?
In general, not really. When it comes to Tyler Hero and Austin Reaves, yes. But generally speaking, no. I'd rather have Austin Reaves.
I want to wait to see Austin Reaves do it a little bit more. I mean, Tyler Hero, I think he's a better rotation player than he is a starter. I think he could be one of the best rotation players in the history of the game if he played in rotation as opposed to being a starter, because he's got that. He's an instant offense type of guy. Austin Reaves, on the other hand, he looks like he's on that way to being something special. I'd like to see him do it a little bit more. So as of right now, I take Tyler Hero.
I just can't wait for the day we compare Austin Reaves to a black player.
Right? It's always white guys. It's like, okay, Gordon Hayward, Tyler Hero.
Gordon Hayward.
He got game. He got the crossover.
No, he's nice. He's nice.
He's
He can
nice.
play.
He's nice.
He absolutely he can play.
Like, who you got? Austin Reaves or Malik Monk?
Austin Reaves. He playing against the majority of black players. I mean, he's playing in the black league.
So that's the separator because he play against brothers.
No.
When he's
Bars said he'd like to see him become to a black player. Well, he's playing in a league that's 80% black.
And don't forget, Bird said he
compare him to the 20% stuff.
Bird said that he felt disrespected when a black player wasn't on him. So just want to put that out there.
Yo, Ticket. Right quick though, who you got as the third person coming off the bench? So right now we got Kyrie and we got D Mitch. Who you got as your next wing or three?
I gotta go with I want some defense, man. I'm going with Jeremy Grant.
You know Jimmy Butler's still available, right?
I had Jimmy as a starter.
But he didn't make it.
He didn't get picked. You pick him again.
Oh, okay. We'll use Jimmy as a bench then.
There you go.
Okay.
So
Jokic is 98 rated on the new NBA 2K, by the way.
Jokic is what?
Jokic is 98 overall on the new 2K.
Sounds about right.
Highest in the game.
That's cool.
Joker is? What does that have to do with us, Mars?
It's interesting. Giannis is 96.
Oh, okay.
KD's 96. Steph's 96.
KD's 96.
Embiid's 96.
So you know Shaq was in 98, by the way.
Shaq was 100 one year.
Yeah, they've had a couple hundreds like Jordan.
This one that just passed, Shaq was in 98. I don't play video games. I'm not familiar with it, but I just saw a poll that they did with I saw that they did with Shaq. He was in 98.
No one's been a 98 since like LeBron in 2K17, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they give like LeBron and Jordan hundreds and like special editions?
Shaq's the only 100 ever.
Oh. I thought they gave Jordan 100 too. I could be wrong.
Nah, he ain't that guy.
What's Austin Reaves?
I don't think they've released that yet. Devin Booker's a 94, I think.
All I know is Austin Reaves better not be higher than Malik Monk. That's all I know.
Oh, he will be.
He will be. That's
LeBron's still a 96, which I don't understand. But shout out to the West.
James still a I don't know what the I don't even know how they rate
Jimmy
2K again because I don't play.
Jimmy's a 95. Video
games.
Damn, you guys not putting 295s and 96s on this team is ridiculous. But it's still a possible chance that one of them might be able to make it because we have our next position. We have Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, and now who is our next player that we're going to vote on as quote unquote the 4?
LeBron James.
Thank you.
I'm gonna just keep saying him until he makes it. So
who you got, Ox?
Evan Mobley.
That's
though. Reeves ain't on 91, bro. Stop playing.
LeBron James.
Smooth.
I goes Zion.
Ticket.
SGA.
At the 4?
That's
Hey, man,
I'm winning LeBron wins.
We're just taking a Canadian, I guess.
He's Canadian.
My bad. He's Canadian. My bad.
It's a LeBron ticket. Say LeBron. Say LeBron.
I'm forgetting a lot of these guys Canadian.
LeBron has 6 finals.
Hold on, Jalen. I will never pick LeBron James after you said you'll take him over Mike to win a game, bro.
All day, every day. That's how we need him. We need to take that last shot.
Never happen. But let them. You know what though? Give me old boy from Philly, the guard.
Maxi? Or Tobias Harris?
That's a 4?
Maxi. No.
Positionless basketball, man. Positionless basketball, man.
I mean, it would technically mean Jaylen Brown will play the 4.
No. Okay. Well, then let me take that back. Give me Tobias Harris now.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hold on. Y'all laughing. Hold on. Y'all laughing. Y'all forget these dudes taking lesser roles, bro. Tobias Harris is the #1 man. He's a 20 and 10 guy.
Not me. I hear you.
20 and 10. When did the 10? Okay.
All right, y'all. Right now, we got to run a poll for who is going to be the next starter. Technically, at the 4. What's up?
International, you got to be able to shoot the ball, right?
Yes, you do.
So when I said Tobias Harris, that's a dude that can pick, pop. He can play both sides. He ain't just a one-way player. He fits the mold. He can rebound, guard perimeter, guard the post, and he can play. You can play him in the schemes. You can play him in the pick and pop scheme. So there's not a lot of guys that you can do that with. There's not a lot of dudes you can do as much as you can do with him with.
All right, so I'm running a poll right now. Who are you taking at the 4 off the bench for this Team USA team? Evan Mobley or LeBron?
we know what
True 23 said, don't forget about the $100 million man. Is that who's putting the 5 off the bench?
Once LeBron makes it at the 4, you might hear a little Draymond Green.
We trying to win, man. Get Evan Mobley out there.
And we talking about winning.
Boo Sek said, who ranks higher all time, Jokic or D Wade?
Wade.
Right now, D Wade.
Right now, D Wade.
They're in like the same realm, I think.
Jokic, man. Jokic got them 2 MVPs. Could have been 3. Jokic got the championship, the finals MVP. Jokic, he still got a lot more years left.
Yeah, I want to give him those years. Let's give him those years, and then he'll most likely pass Wade for sure.
Because Wade never won MVP. Those 2 back-to-back MVPs do it.
I mean, Wade's also the greatest player ever not to win an MVP.
Right, but he didn't. But that's the point.
He
didn't. Oh, hold on. He only won 1 chip until he got a super team. So if you gave Jokic a super team, you gave Jokic a super team. Jokic is done what D Wade is done without a super team.
Well, we gotta wait. We gotta wait and see it happen. I'm not just gonna project what Jokic is gonna do because like we could have did the same thing with D Wade before he started getting hurt.
If Jokic retires today, they're gonna rank him higher than D Wade,
and they'll be wrong.
Yeah, they will,
and they'll be 100% wrong.
Not only will they be wrong, we're just gonna glaze over.
If you rank him over D Wade, then you're 100% wrong too.
And are we gonna glaze over Jalen just saying that Dwayne Wade is the best player never to win a league MVP? Are we just gonna glaze over that? Are we just gonna completely forget about that?
Y'all don't get Kobe.
Does Elgin Baylor not exist? Are you talking? I'm not right now. What's happening?
Oh well, Dwayne Wade's better than him. So. Dwayne Wade's better than him.
So we got a 27-14 guy.
Elgin Baylor's not better than Jerry West, and Dwayne Wade's better than Jerry West, and Jerry West doesn't have an MVP. So yeah,
and the reason why, and tell everybody, Miles, why Jerry West doesn't have an MVP, because he was dealing with Oscar Robertson, who is better than Dwayne Wade, by the way.
That's fine, and I'm not saying Jerry West is trash. I'm saying Dwayne Wade is better than Jerry West. Jerry West is better than Elgin Baylor.
I don't think Dwayne Wade was
so if Jerry West doesn't have an MVP,
no,
Elgin Baylor can't be the best player without an MVP when he wasn't the best player.
I do not think that Jerry West is.
Jalen, I stand by your original statement, Jalen.
Yeah,
we will respectfully agree to disagree on that.
I'm gonna remember what you said. So now we're gonna devalue MVPs. So
no, we're not. No, we're not.
Hold on. This man got back-to-back MVPs. Could have been a 3-time MVP. D Wade never won 1. Right? Now I'm gonna say this right. He may be the best player to never win 1, but he never won 1. This dude could have easily been a 3-time straight MVP. That along with the championship, at this point, bro, that puts him past D Wade.
That puts him past D Wade, bro. So the MVPs are the separator.
have to be, bro.
Even though Dwayne Wade was also the best player on the championship team and won the Finals MVP.
But you're not hearing me. Hold on, you're not listening.
I heard everything that you just said.
He got the MVP. Hold on, the separator of the MVP, though, bro. Hold on. If that's the case, then a dude that got multiple championships should elevate you in other eyes, like Kobe, who got 5. But y'all go off individual stuff. So if we just looking at the individual players, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you gotta be honest, man. Jokic got 2 MVPs, should have had 3.
So if Jokic, you talking about should MVPs? You talking about should MVPs? I'm pretty sure we can find 1 or 2 should MVPs for Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I mean, and Dwayne playing in the era with LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, that's like one of the toughest eras.
He actually won 2 MVPs though.
Right, he did actually win. He did win 2 MVPs.
Not you, Chill, because you originally disagree with me. I want everybody to see. I don't give a damn what y'all call in the comment section. I come every day that Ron send me the link and say, yo, you come, I'm coming. So y'all can get mad as hell or do all the stuff y'all want to do. Bro, it don't matter what I say. I can say that goddamn whatever her name is, Zahira, or whatever her name is, the most beautiful one in the world. And she could be, and all these people go against
somebody going to disagree with you.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I don't think Jokic is crazy.
You know how many statements I made today, and the first thing I heard was you saying, "Bob, I disagree." Bob, I disagree.
But I already disagree with that.
Don't do that shit. You've been disagreeing with me for the past.
Do it every day, homie.
We've been on here for 113
you do it every day.
I'm talking. You talking about I disagree. I don't take that shit personal because I'm not a sensitive ass nigga.
I agree with you a lot.
I'm being sensitive, bro.
Ain't nobody
about you. This about D-Wade and Jokic.
Ain't nobody be sensitive that come up here every day. See, this is one thing you don't do. You don't go into a hostile territory every day. I do. I come in here every day with the crowd and all y'all against me.
Not all of us.
The environment's not hostile. The environment's actually beautiful. It's actually is you that being here getting upset with everybody for not agreeing with you, but then showing love when somebody do agree with you. Like for instance, Shiloh is the boxer when he's Janet Jackass when he doesn't agree with you, but when he does agree with you, oh Shiloh, you my man. I
call him Showtime Sound Porter.
Shit out, bro. We don't got to agree on everything, bro. Because
we got one more pick.
Every statement I made today.
Even if we do got one more pick, hold on for a second, Ron. Are we saying that this championship?
Disagreeing with me?
Absolutely. Are we saying that this championship that Joker won, this pushes him past Dwayne Wade, which means that before he won his NBA championship, he was close to Dwayne Wade. That's the logic we going with.
Hold on, just because D Wade was on a super team and won. Hold on, because let's be honest, D Wade was headed nowhere fast until LeBron and what you call them went over there. He was in a dead road till LeBron and Chris Paul. He got 2 of the top 10 to 15 players in the world to come on his team.
And I can use the same logic with Joker because before you hold up, Ticket, because I can use the same logic with Joker. Before Joker got Jamal Miller, before Joker got Jamal Murray back, they was bounced in round 1 every year before he got him back. So I can use the same logic.
This is the question I'm going to ask you though. You ain't let me finish. As D Wade being the leader of that team, do you think D Wade would have broken down if LeBron and them didn't come over there and he started to lead that team earlier than what he did? He broke down as a second option. If he would have to be the first option and LeBron and them didn't go over there, his ass would have broke down earlier because he already had multiple injuries. So he would have went out with that 1 chip. He would have went out with no MVPs, and that would have been the rest of his career would have been injury prone, looking like Kawhi Leonard. Right. I'm looking at that Jokic that had 2 MVPs early in his career, could have won 3, won the chip, won the Finals MVP, and is coming back next year and probably is going to be in the top 2 or 3 for MVP voting again.
Sure. Absolutely.
So that would be 4 years. That would be 4 years in a row. He was in the top 2 for MVP voting. That's insane.
And with that being said, and everything that you just said, Ticket, so the 2 years before he got James in 08 and 08-09, he led the league in scoring that year. He finished 3rd in the league in league MVP votes, made the all-league defensive team, and then the next year, he finished 5th in league MVP votes. So he's playing at that level. So once he gets James, which, by the way, in 2011, if they win the NBA championship, he's the finals MVP. So he's still playing at that level. And the question that I need answered is, if Joker doesn't win the league MVP this year, based on what Dwayne Wade did up until this point, you're telling me that Joker was close to him if he retired today. That is not true.
Yeah, hold on. It is true because Jokic won. Listen, I'm going to say it. I'm going to repeat this to you one more time, bro. Jokic winning the 2 MVPs back to back.
Right.
The MVP have to mean something when you win MVP.
Does. I'm a huge fan of MVPs. I'm a huge one.
So that means you're the most valuable player in the NBA.
Yes,
so
sir.
all I'm saying to you is this. While you say everything you say about D Wade, they was getting their head cracked open. At least Jokic with Murray was making the playoffs. D Wade without Shaq and without man, he made the playoffs one time and the other times getting the hell beat out of him, man.
Right.
And then he wasn't a dude. Hold on. He had one more healthy season after LeBron joined him. I'm saying that he would have had to been a dude to carry the team, to carry the load. He would have been the leader. LeBron and them didn't go over there. D Wade would have been done in 2 years. The way his body had broke down, he'd have been done if he would have had to carry that team anymore. He couldn't do it no more from his style of play and everything. LeBron and them coming over there preserved him for another year and a half. To be honest with you.
And I'm glad you brought that point up, Ticket, because I can say the same thing about Jamal Murray now being healthy, Joker preserving him, and him preserving Joker. Not only preserving Joker, elevating Joker's game. Because now I got a guy, a 25-6, a 25-7 guy, as opposed to before he got back on the crew, I was getting bounced in round 1. I was playing at an MVP level, which I care about that. I was playing at an MVP level, and I was winning league MVP. But before I got this dude back, which is your stance, the fact that the only reason why Wade got to where he got to is because James got on that crew, because Chris Bosh got on that crew. I could use the same logic with why Joker is where he is, because he got Jamal Murray back, because he got MPJ back. Because if he doesn't get them dudes back, he's getting bounced in the first round every year, because that's what's going on.
But Mars, do you and Bob agree with Chill just said? Watch this, Ron.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not paying attention.
No, okay, Bob. Did you agree with what Chill just said?
I agree with parts of both you guys' statements. I do.
This is
the thing though, Ticket. This where we kind of went across the line is what I said is that if I'm talking about today, where Jokic is in his career, I still got D Wade ranked over him. By the time Jokic's career is over,
I'm saying you agree with Jokic.
I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue about nothing. I want to.
I'm saying you agree with.
Let me finish. Just let me finish. Let me. So what I'm saying is, like, I'm not saying that by the time it's over that Jokic isn't going to be ahead of D Wade. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he will be. I'm about 99% sure he will be if we just give him the time. Let's be patient. Give him 5-6 more seasons, and then boom, he got it. Right now, I got D Wade.
My only question is this, homie. Respect. My only question is this: do you agree with what you just said when he said the reason why Jokic was able to do most of the stuff he was doing is because of Jamal Murray?
I do think that Jamal helps Jokic open up the game, but I also believe that Jokic doesn't really need he doesn't need other stars for him to get his game off. Just the way he plays, he can help lesser guys score the basketball, but with he needs somebody like Jamal Murray and other role players, not even role players, but other good guys like MPJ and Aaron Gordon, KCP to come through, Bruce Brown to come through. He does need them to be able to win. Jokic is not the type of player that's going to carry by himself. Like he can't carry by himself. He needs.
Hold on. But he won the MVP. He won the MVP without Jamal Murray, right?
Yeah. But that's not. There's a difference.
This is what the ether goes on Chilltown head. This is what the ether go on your head, Chilltown. He won the MVP without Jamal Murray, sucker.
Right. Now, he did. 100% he did. I can't. I won't argue that. I will not. I will not argue that. I will not argue that he won. Not only did he win the. Go ahead, Big Ox. I'm sorry. Keep going. Not only did he win the league MVP, he won it in back-to-back seasons, which I'm a little hesitant for the first one that he won. All right, fine. However, Dwayne Wade was playing at a league MVP level. I mean, he finished third in the league in league MVP votes in 2008 while leading the league in scoring and making the all-league defensive team. So he was still playing at that level. So it's not like Dwayne Wade was just good or Dwayne Wade was just one of the better players in the game. He was playing at that level when James was running around at an elite level, when Bryant was running around at an elite level, when KD was in the league, right? With Steph Curry had just shown up. With these guys running around, Dirk is still in the league. Tim Duncan is still in the league. Garnett is still in the league. And Wade is playing at this level. And he's doing it in consecutive seasons. With that being said, I look at what Joker is doing. He's on his way, the trajectory that he's on his way to being that much better. But if his career ended today, he is not ahead of Dwayne Wade.
You're not ahead of Dwayne Wade?
And I know, and again, I appreciate the league MVPs. I hold those in very high regard. Yes, I do.
So he's not ahead of Dwayne Wade if he retires today.
No,
I don't
think
think
so.
so. I don't think so.
Jokic has had
All
like
right.
3 super elite seasons. Well, I think Dwayne Wade had about, you could say 6, 7. The past 3 years for Jokic have been the 3 elite. Yeah, I mean, before that, he wasn't the 26, 27 a guy. He was 18, 20 points. That's what I'm saying. So
D-Wade
has like a solid 7, 8 year stretch.
You
All
weren't
NBA
paying
caliber.
attention.
How many elite seasons has Joker had so far, Mars?
Like 5, 6.
I think he just got good. I think 4. I'm gonna go 4 or 5. It's like right before the bubble, so like the 18-19 season. So from there on, I'm thinking that's like what, 5 years?
18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 23.
So 5 seasons.
That's right, yeah.
I'm cool with that. Which means that if we keep going, like you just counted, Mars, because I think he's going to have another elite season this year. I think he's going to do it again next year. Now we're talking about a guy going this way, and eventually he could pass Dwayne Wade. If it stopped today, though, no.
I think 5 was a little generous, fellas. I think 5.
Yeah, I think 3 to 4. He was good. Don't get me wrong. He was always great. He had great season before, but elite.
I think 3 is definite, and then I'll give him 4.
You guys are all ranking
I think he's been a top 10 player for 5 years. That's
you guys are all ranking D-Wade top 20 all time right now.
I am.
All time, probably not.
Top 25.
Yeah, he's
25.
top 25.
That's where I'm at.
Hold on, Mars. Do you have Jokic ranked over D-Wade right now all time?
No.
Okay.
I think he's a better player though. I think he's better than D-Wade. I don't have him ranked higher.
I think what Showtime said Dwayne Wade peaked at one of the hardest times to win an MVP. Again, with the LeBron, with the Kobe, you still had Duncan, Cade, them in the league, Kevin Durant. So that was probably the hardest time to win. Yeah, Dirk, the hardest time to win an MVP. He peaked, so it was just kind of bad luck in a sense for him too, not getting an MVP.
No, he's better than Dirk. But
If what he did in that 08-09 season, if he's doing that today, he wins the league MVP.
Nah. He doesn't beat
over
Giannis to an MVP. Unfortunately.
Over Embiid.
Maybe over Embiid. Yeah,
Over Embiid, yeah.
No, because Embiid won it because he's never won one.
Yeah. So maybe Dwayne Wade might get the same.
Why are we talking about Embiid like that? Like y'all really pushing that narrative that was something that was just a gift. Like, well, you didn't win it last year or the year before that, so here.
That's exactly
like the dude averaged 33 and 10.
No, he was an MVP
Why
level
are we talking
player.
about this?
MVP level.
No, Mars. You keep saying he was an MVP level player. It's the same thing like Dwayne Wade. The last 2 seasons, he finished second in league MVP votes. You're not feeling sorry for a guy who finished second as opposed to a guy that finishes like 5th or 6th, and he's been in the league for all of these years.
If Jokic hadn't won the last 2, Embiid doesn't win it this year.
If Kendrick Perkins didn't have that moment on ESPN, Jokic
I can't
wins.
say it's a fact.
I'm telling you now.
I 1000% believe if Jokic didn't win the previous 2, Embiid
I think he
does
wins
not
it
win
going
this
away
one.
this season. I do.
Yeah,
I do believe that he wins
that's
it
why I'm
going away
saying
this
Embiid
year.
won it because he's never won one before.
I
Jokic
really think
won the previous 2. It would have been historical if he won 3 straight. He'd never won a championship. They
And
don't
why
want
do
him to be the first player since Larry Bird to win 3 straight with no finals appearances.
That's what I was about to ask you, Mars.
Embiid
I'm
wins the
glad
MVP.
you brought that up.
It
I'm
doesn't
glad
change.
you
Like
brought that
Embiid
up.
1000% was an MVP caliber player. He deserved the MVP. It's not like they just gave it to someone so Jokic
Right.
didn't get it. Embiid was deserving, but he got it because they didn't want to give Jokic the MVP for many reasons, not because Embiid was more deserving.
You just answered my question, Mars. You did, because I was going to add the question that I was going to ask you was, why didn't he win that league MVP? And the reason why he didn't is because we didn't, not we, not you, not me. There were people who do not want to have that conversation. If he wins the league MVP this year for the 3rd straight year and they win the NBA championship and he wins the finals MVP, we got to start talking about this dude way differently now. And it's a lot of people who do not want to have that conversation.
Facts. Chill town. They said when they gave it to him, people was really saying this was what they call it. The here nigga damn award.
Yeah, that's the kind of league MVP that they was the pity league MVP. Like, hey man, fine, this is yours. Go ahead. I'm thinking, damn, the dude did go 33 and 10. First 5 minutes and Shaq to lead the league in scoring.
They act like MB walking around asking if you got games on your phone or something.
Right. Like, damn, yo,
he's MVP caliber. But people realize Jokic was the favorite until that whole Kendrick Perkins thing when he came out and said what he said and had a whole situation. Jokic was the favorite throughout the season. He was a favorite to win MVP.
Wrong.
And then that happened and that changed the conversation.
I was really wondering because in the chat, I try not to pay much attention to the chat, but like there's people where we can get rid of them, and I would really love for that. So, for example, this one dude that's in the chat, Darren Gordon Hill, I think we should get rid of him. So when people say stupid stuff, And when I say stupid stuff, I don't mean stupid stuff like Joker isn't as good as Ewing. I don't mean stuff like that. I mean stuff like we don't like white people. Like them dudes need to get up out of here. Them dudes, we don't need to have them dudes in. Like to call us racist, right? To call us racist and we don't like white guys, we need to get them dudes up out of there. Them
especially when they was arguing for Jokic all season, and I was arguing against. Everybody was against me.
Them dudes, we got to get them dudes up out of here. I think those dudes need to go.
We in here arguing. I'm in here arguing for Austin Reaves right now. So
right?
How is it?
Exactly? Anybody who knows me knows how I feel about Larry Bird and John Stockton. Like dudes like that gotta go, man. They do.
Speaking of Larry Bird, we will be getting around to that right now, but we still have to pick one more player. So right now we have Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, and LeBron won the poll. I don't know how we got into the whole D Wade and Jokic thing, but
it was a super chat.
Right. It was a good conversation, but now we're back to where we need to be. So who is going to be our center coming off the bench for Team USA?
Who we got so far, Ron? Can you name the starting line starters?
The first five.
So the first five, we have Steph, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, KD, and Anthony Davis. Those are the starters.
That's your first five right there.
We have off the bench Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown. LeBron made it at the 4. Now, who's going to be our 5? Who's anchoring our 5th unit or our 2nd unit?
I just want to let you guys know we haven't picked one player who's actually on the USA team.
That's kind of crazy.
That's the FIBA. That's usually how it works. The FIBA team is always the 2nd tiers, while the Olympics is the 1st team.
That's hilarious.
But
I did Mars. I had Anthony Edwards. I had Anthony Edwards. So
I picked Triple J. I picked Triple J. I did,
and he did pick. Ox did pick Triple J.
But I'm taking Bam.
All right, starting with Bam. Ox.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J.
I'm moving Mobley to the 5.
Oh, Mobley didn't get the 4, huh? Bron got it.
Yeah, nobody right about to be
Jalen. That Bron propaganda is gonna lose us the gold, Jalen.
It is.
That's gonna win us the gold. But you know what?
I'm not gonna lie. LeBron's the only person who's played for Team USA and ain't won a gold.
At the 5, give me Miles Turner. Give me Miles Turner at the 5. Look, give me a guy who can still shoot the ball. Hold on, we're telling you Miles Turner isn't one of the best shot blockers in the league.
This what happens when you get LeBron. We end up picking Miles Turner so LeBron can have space.
See? Talking about what happens, Mars? What happens, Mars?
Basketball, Miles Turner, no basketball. No, hold on. Let's not put Miles Turner as a bum. We have to put Miles Turner as a bum. Stop it.
Your propaganda ruined us getting gold, man.
All right, so let's keep it pushing. Be smooth. Who you got?
I got Bam Adebayo.
Bam. All right, and Jalen, I don't think that was a terrible pick.
Right?
Thank you, Be Smooth, for saving.
I got a quick question, really quickly, Ron. Can Sabonis be on this crew?
No.
He was born in Portland.
That's what I'm talking about.
He betrayed the United States. He's a fraud.
He plays for another team.
Yeah, he thought he could have made Team USA. He betrayed the United States.
That's not betraying the United States.
He knew he could have made Team USA. It'd be a struggle for him to make it, so he went and played.
Yeah, so he did what I said those fake Jamaicans do when they can't play for England. He did the exact same thing. But here's what it is.
Who you got as the 5 on the backup unit? Kyrie, D. Mitch, Jaylen Brown, and Bron. Who would you want to anchor that 2nd unit?
Ticket, if you're talking, you muted, bro.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Ticket, if you mute it. If you're
He's
talking
about how Bam carried Jimmy Butler in the finals and that he was the best player in the Heat.
Big Jamaicans is wild too, Mars, by the way.
It's not. These Jamaicans grew up in West London, can't make the England national team, and all of a sudden they want to claim Kingston. They're frauds.
Was Ben Johnson a fake Jamaican?
Well, not every Jamaican.
Canadian.
But
come to Jamra.
The fake Jamaicans know who they are. And
I feel like most people in the 100-meter dash race come from Jamaican origins. And they just represent other countries because they immigrated to there.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're waiting for Ticket to come back too, so he can make this last pick. But how are we feeling about the unit so far as of right now? And is this last pick make or break?
Well, when it's going to be Bam, it's a good pick, and
it'll be fine.
We made the perfect team. Got every player that I think should have been in.
if it's not Bam, then yeah, we're gonna be getting bullied because all we got is Anthony Davis down low. So I mean, we got Kevin Durant starting at the power forward. We got LeBron coming off the bench at the power forward. Anthony Davis at the 5. So if we don't get lucky and get Bam here, I'm kind of worried, man. I'm worried.
You said get Bam.
Well, that's because Bam got 2 votes already. Ticket. That's why I said Bam.
Okay.
It's on you, Ticket, to choose who gets to come off the bench and start it, or who's the backup center for our team right now, our Team USA. We got Kyrie, D. Mitch, Jaylen Brown, Bron, and who will be the 5 for you?
None of them dudes, man. I had to go with a real center, bro. Right.
No, Ticket. That's the
just
1,
the crew.
2, 3, and 4.
That's not who you picking from. That's not who you picking from, Ticket. That's just the crew. That you got to pick a 5.
Okay, no. I mean, as a backup center. I will go with AD as a backup center.
He's starting. He's a starting center.
He's starting, Ticket.
Y'all starting Terry Club?
Yeah, we started him, man. We started him.
Obviously, he is not very soft, brother. No, he is not.
Tried to start Jaren Jackson Jr., but you know.
Oh, so Jaren. Oh, yeah. Well, then give me JJJ.
All right,
so it's 2 votes for Bam and Triple J.
A tie. So, chat, once again, you guys get to choose who will be the backup center.
JJJ over Bam, man.
This man Jalen really took Miles Turner.
I watched Bam. Hey, Mars didn't Bam play the other year?
Yeah, he played in the Olympics.
It looked like some cheeks, right?
He was on that crew in 21. He was on.
I think Bam played fine.
Yeah, I like Bam.
The team was very good.
Beast Move, Beast Move. Did you really pick Miles Turner?
No, Jalen picked Miles Turner.
That's right.
Beast Move picked Bam. Ox picked Jaren Jackson. Beast Move picked Jaren Jackson, and you picked Evan Mobley.
I'm surprised Beast Move ain't picked.
Wait, if Ticket picked Jaren Jackson as well, that means he got 3 votes, so he wins.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pick Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah, we don't need a poll because it was only me and Beast Move. Wait, it was only me and
it's 3-2. Yeah.
Because Ox picked Triple J too.
Yeah.
No, okay. So me and Ticket picked Triple J.
Wait, Beast Move. Who did you pick? Bam or Triple J?
I picked Bam.
Yeah. Oh, so it's 2-2. Yeah, I'm trolling. Yeah, okay.
It's 2-2.
I thought you picked
Evan Mobley.
I picked Mobley.
Oh, Mobley.
Yeah, Jalen's Miles Turner pick just ruined everything.
Yeah, Jalen's solid.
He picked Miles Turner. What the hell going on?
Who's the best shooter out of all those guys? Who's the best shooter? What do you need international games?
We don't need no more shooting.
You're only doing it for LeBron.
You're only doing it for Guess what? Miles Turner, he led the league in blocks a couple seasons.
Jalen, we got army guns. Jalen, we got army guns. We don't need no more shooting on this team.
That's cool. Miles Turner could rim protect too and keep you honest from the.
That's true. No, that's true. He does rim
protect.
I'll feel you on that, Jalen. I'll feel you on that. I'll feel you. But Triple J is the obvious answer here.
I think Triple J.
Like Jalen, you could at least said Robert Williams.
I'm not mad at that.
Or you could have said Bam.
Bam would have been a fair pick too. Not mad at it. I think Bam will probably win this poll. Bam will win this poll.
Triple J is winning the poll right now.
Oh damn! Okay.
56 to 44.
How tall is Triple J? Isn't it like
6'11"?
6'10".
Oh, 6'10". Okay, okay.
6'10".
So it'll be fine.
Anyone have anything to say?
Well, we gotta keep the party going. So
the people need some sort of
right. We definitely got to keep the party going.
Who's getting
Olympic team? I think it's interesting, Mars. You did mention that we don't pick currently this crew. Everybody that we picked, only except myself, who picked Anthony Edwards, and Ox who picked Triple J. Nobody else that's on this crew was picked by any of us. I mean, I did pick Anthony Edwards. Ox picked Triple J. That's it, though. Nobody else picked anybody else.
Jalen Green's on the select team.
I think Halliburton, as a true facilitating point guard, I wouldn't mind as a backup point guard. And that's the guy who's going to look to pass first. So I think Halliburton would be a guy. And then you mentioned Anthony Edwards, just a size on defense. Like when Mars says, we are a little undersized in the backcourt. So Anthony Edwards and Tyrese Halliburton are probably the 2 guys I probably add to this team. And
I think our team is set. I
nice.
think I'll see.
Yeah, I think Triple J made it. I think Triple J
Yeah.
made it.
I think our team is set. So we got who do we
Steph,
have at the league guard?
we
Steph at the one,
Steph,
Book at the
Devin
two.
Booker, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and then off the
That's
bench
the
Kyrie,
first five.
and then off the bench you got Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell. Was it
LeBron.
Jimmy
I thought
Butler?
it was Jalen Brown made it.
No,
Jalen
LeBron
Brown,
made it.
Jalen Brown,
Brown,
LeBron James, Jaren Jackson. That's all.
There you go. Yeah. I'll
And
probably
then Jalen Green is the 11th man.
I'll take it to the finals.
I think you could win the gold medal with that crew.
And
I just don't like.
Gotta win it.
Yeah, I think you could do it.
SGA going to give that backcourt work.
Mhm.
Jamal Murray going to give that backcourt work. Dylan Brooks going to put a body on him. But we got problems with the big man, though. Hey, man, Miles Turner, that dude.
Respect
is so
Zach
talented,
Edey.
though.
K Jim at 89 with the super chat said Kirilenko, Miles Turner, Jalen, get it together.
You talk about dirty work guy. Throw Kirilenko on an Olympic team. I need some of him.
Isn't Kirilenko like Russian?
Yeah, I think he's wrestling. Yeah.
Jose Primo also said Jalen picked LeBron 4 times.
We need to win. If you want to win, you got to pick a winner, baby.
That's called sabotage. That's what that is.
Six finals
Six
versus a
finals.
bronze medal at the Olympics. Talking about winner. Okay.
Winner.
I know
Jose
sabotage
Primo-
when I see it.
Jose Primo also said, I'll pull up with something like that, Ox. Facts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Abhishek Roy said Kawhi wanted to do the Olympics in 2021. Got hurt.
I never heard that. I did not. I never heard that Leonard wanted to be on the Olympic team. That's interesting.
I just always thought he was hurt and couldn't play for all these Olympics.
Man,
Reggie
the
Rich.
only team Kawhi want to be on is an injured reserve.
Yeah, I never heard that ticket. I never heard him wanting to be on the Olympic team, but he got hurt. Never heard that.
Man. You know Kawhi ain't for all that, man. He want all his time off he can get possible.
I don't blame him. I don't think that's a problem.
Reggie Red said, wow, Jalen's bronze sexuality on level 10.
And your girl on that Jalen sexuality. Talk about
Woo!
All right.
Hey, I heard that little song you was working on yesterday.
Oh,
John.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
that. I
working.
like that flow. I like what
Appreciate
you're
it,
doing with
appreciate
that,
it.
bro.
We gonna finish
Good.
that
Hey,
one.
Jalen, you be doing backup dancing or you just do singing?
Back, we singing and dancing. We do it all, baby.
Oh,
We
okay.
singing and dancing. We getting our Usher and Neo on. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of-
You ever thought about doing that though? Backup dancing and stuff like that?
No, I don't think I'm a good enough dancer to actually be a backup to like good dancers. I'm a good singer and like a respectable
Plus,
dancer.
on top of
Hey,
that, Jalen is.
look, they be getting paid. The backup dancers
Yeah,
be
they
getting
do.
paid.
Oh, yeah. You can.
You see what happened with J-Lo ex-husband? He got paid.
Word. That's a fact, dog. That's a fact.
He secured the bag.
You got paid.
Plus, Jalen is a lead singer. I ain't backing up nobody.
Talk about it. Talk about
No,
your town.
I'm a lead singer. You writing the
Talk about
songs
it.
for me.
Facts.
Next
Oh, you a
super chat from
songwriter too,
Wayne.
Jalen?
Well, I'm a singer. Yeah, singer. Write my own songs with the team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. I didn't know you was a songwriter. I thought you might have been Milli Vanilli in this thing out here.
Get someone else do all the work.
No, that microphone is on. Ticket.
I can respect that. He write his own rhymes. I respect that.
When he rocking, that microphone is on. Ticket.
Talk
100%. That microphone is on. He is not. There ain't no lip syncing going on over here. I'm sorry, Ron. Go ahead. We kind of got sidetracked again.
It's all good. The promotion. What? Nah, for real. Y'all check Jalen out. For real.
Love.
Wayne said, issue Tyler Hero underrated.
No.
He overrated.
That's what I'm saying, Ticket. It's incredible, like
overrated.
how people
Overrated.
will see guys and they'll just fall in love with him, and all of a sudden, this dude is better than everybody. Like, damn,
Yeah, like
yo,
Austin
Tyler
Reaves.
Hero, give me a break, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate Tyler Hero's game. I think he's a better rotation player than he is a starter, but I appreciate his game. With that being said, y'all dudes, how y'all overrate these dudes, y'all make us start hating them because how y'all feel about them.
He go down with
Y'all make me start doing it in particular.
Austin Reaves went up. Austin go up in the big moments. That dude, Tyler Hero, every time I seen him, he's went down. Like when the playoffs start.
All right. And last but not least, in the super chat department, ASAP Henny said, Ticket, where you got Curry all time?
I'm probably creeping him into the top 10, 11, 10, something like that. Because, see, I got Jokic 12.
Damn.
So Jokic and Curry are close.
Damn right. Jokic got him 2 MVPs, just like Curry.
Wait,
But the thing
so
is that
if Steph's at
is,
10 and Jokic is 12, is Giannis 11?
Giannis is I have Giannis right there in between those two. I think Giannis, man, I think he's gonna end
That
up.
would be 11, Mars.
Personally, I think Giannis gonna end up top 5.
What does Jokic have to do to pass?
Isn't it? Wait, you have LeBron at 6. So
Huh?
Giannis gonna pass LeBron. Giannis gonna pass LeBron all time.
Ain't no way.
What do you mean?
You have to make the topics go, man. Like,
No, I'm saying, I'm saying, I still think LeBron can move up on my list. I got Brown 5. I still think he can move up.
oh, he moved up. He moved up this year because you had him.
Well,
6,
yeah,
like.
I still think he can move up. I'm just saying, I think the way Giannis is going, man. If Giannis keep this up, bro, get a couple more championships, which I think he can do. It's gonna be hard to hold him out of the top 5 ever.
Hey Briscoe, my IG is Jalen Carter Music. Check it out.
W plug.
Tap in. Y'all go ahead and follow my man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into it. We got Kevin Durant in the left corner. In the right corner, we got Larry Bird. We're going to compare them. We're going to break down the categories. Y'all know how we're going to do. I'm going to go around the room. I'm going to ask you guys who's better at this certain category. You guys tell me. Whoever gets the majority of the votes wins. If it's a tie, chat. Once again, y'all going to break the tie. Jerry Colangelo. So let's do it. All right. So the first category that we are going to rock with is...
Before you go any further on, just so you know, Mars, you can be better at basketball than somebody if you do more than just score the basketball. I just want to put that on your mind.
I know.
Okay, I just want to put that on your mind.
You ain't about to hear me say KD's better than Larry Bird.
Okay.
Unless I feel like saying KD's better than Larry Bird. We'll see how I feel. But no.
Go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. The first category we got is passing. Who's a better passer, KD or Larry Bird? We're going to go in the same order. Mars, Ox, Chill, Jalen, Be Smooth, Ticket.
I got to look up their assist averages. Just gotta make sure I'm not lying to the people. So just hold on.
Just to give you just really quickly, Mars, you don't even got to look it up. Bird averages over 6 assists a game for his career, and KD, I think he averages 3 for his career.
Man, if Mars don't know, Ron, let me get my vote off.
Let's respect KD is 4.3 for his career.
Okay,
but
so
yeah, I'm gonna have to give the edge to Larry Bird for that. I have to give the edge to Larry Bird.
All right, Ox.
I just want to say before we get into this shit is about to get real lopsided real fast.
like this, Ox, or like
I'm not talking about this question. I'm talking about this whole segment. It's about to get real lopsided. I got Larry Bird.
Bird.
Jalen.
Bird. Easy Bird.
It's definitely Bird. Definitely Bird.
Okay. Ticket.
Ron.
Bird and who?
KD.
Oh, you already, man, you ain't gotta ask me that.
For passing?
No, you ain't gotta ask me. You already know who I'm picking.
All right.
Larry Legend.
All right. Larry takes the passing department. Next, for Larry and KD, we have handle. Slash bag. Handle slash bag. Who you got, Mars?
Go look at that turnovers per game. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Okay, Larry Bird's at 3.1. KD's at 3.2, so I have to go with Larry Bird.
Mars got Larry. Who you got? Who you got, Ox?
Fuck. Larry.
Ox, do not look at. I'm looking at your face, and what Mars just said kind of got in your ear a little bit. Do not let Mars get in your ear, yo.
No, because
brother.
I just wasn't expecting that from Mars. I just wasn't expecting to say
Stay focused, brother.
This my thing. It's just Larry obviously wasn't as flashy with the ball, but you know what I'm saying. It's just I don't know. Mars is
Man,
kind of
hey, look. Let's not trying to say people's racist, man. Don't anybody worry about that comment, man. If you don't think Larry Bird had them handles, man, he ain't had the handles. Straight up. Well, ain't nobody on here racist. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, we know that.
Absolutely.
We know that.
So with the turnovers, we got to put some context into it, Mars. So Bird handled the ball a little bit more. Bird playmade a little bit more than Kevin Durant. He was responsible for a little bit more offense overall than Kevin Durant.
And still averaged less turnovers. That's why he's a better ball handler.
Now don't get me wrong. Now don't get me wrong. KD had more variety with the pill. He was nicer. He was nicer in traffic.
Yep.
His dribble package was better, but an overall ball handler, Bird.
Hey, Ron, send Delo right now, man.
KD need help, Ron.
Bro, yeah,
Hey,
say no. I'm
KD need help, Ron.
Oh no, KD got a better handle than Bird.
Yes,
You know,
he does.
Bird is smarter with, you can say smarter with the basket, but in terms of the handle in the bag, KD got more moves than him.
Yes.
You know, the quickness is there. So give me Kevin Durant here. We don't hold down Kevin Durant with the handle here.
KD, not Bird. KD.
Yeah,
KD with the handle. KD got a better handle. Yes, KD got a better handle than Bird.
There we go.
All right, cool.
He was nicer with the pill.
Yeah, Katie definitely got a better handle. Give me him.
Mm-hmm.
When you say better, be smooth. When you say better handle, you talking about more sauce, more what it
more
looks like,
flashiness, more sauce, either one. Yeah,
okay,
and he's effective too.
Gotcha,
So yeah,
gotcha.
Man, he had a pretty good crossover, Katie.
Man, them dudes plucking that kid from Larry Bird in this era, man. Come on, man. Plucking.
No, they not. Hell no, they ain't.
Not
If
taking
they ain't plucking it,
man, that man out here dribbling in circles, man. Come on, chill, champ.
no, don't do that because it ain't like Luke ain't super nice with the pill.
Ain't nobody on here no racist, man. That man out here dribbling in circles, dribbling low to the ground in circles and stuff. Man, niggas out here plucking us.
Larry Bird, Bob Cousy.
What? Come on, man. Y'all cut this foolishness out, man.
We not.
Hey man, Larry Bird averages less turnovers, man.
Did you watch Larry Bird dribbling the ball, man? Did you watch Larry Bird dribbling the ball, man?
Yeah.
Come on,
man. I watched him many times. Man,
Larry Bird out here dribbling with one hand. He out here dribbling with one hand in circles the whole game. Come on, man. Y'all stop this, man. Come on. I don't even think he can do a crossover, bro. I don't think Larry Bird ever crossed anybody over his whole career, man. Come on, that man out here dribbling.
I can't remember a nice Larry crossover. I just don't think that was in his bag like that, but he was.
Man, stop this, man. Y'all dudes are disgusting.
How you get less turnovers?
You don't got no handles. You ain't got no better handles. And Mars, you were disgusting for putting. And you don't get the same type of hate I get. If I said something like that, this whole crowd would have been talking about it.
Now take it right with that. If he said if he picked Larry Bird,
all this other stuff, they'd been saying all this bullshit.
I'm just getting facts.
If we being honest, KD nicer with the pill than Bird. KD is. I mean, if we being honest, I gotta stay because when I get around Mars, I kind of get a tendency to get thrown off the track. Focus, yo, focus. Bird night. I mean, I'm not Bird. KD nicer with the pill than Larry Bird. Yes, he is.
But was Bird dribbling?
I stand by my pick.
That Bird clapping in circles. Yes or no?
Hey, man,
no, he wasn't dribbling in circles.
Less turnovers, man. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, y'all. Moving on to the next category. We have finishing. Who's better around the hoop?
Let's compare field goal percentage.
it's crazy.
Ooh, okay. KD has a higher field goal percentage. But you have to do air attacks because he's playing in a game where there's no rim protectors. So right now he's 0.3% higher, just for minus 0.4 for air attacks. So I gotta go Larry Bird. So Larry Bird.
Right, I don't want to go behind Mars no more. I don't want to go because it's really making my picks look fraudulent.
I'm going with Larry Bird.
And on top of that, people already think I'm a KD hater. So this is ugly.
I'm just going with Larry Bird, man.
Hey, you can't fight fate.
But Ron, I told you this shit's gonna get real lopsided. Give me Larry Bird.
All right, Chill. Who you got?
KD better at the rim because he's a better athlete. That's it.
Jalen.
Yeah, same with the Chill. I said the better athlete. I think he's just gonna finish at the rim at a higher clip and against traffic a lot better.
Be smooth.
Yeah, give me KD at the rim.
Take it.
This crowd, y'all don't keep the same energy for Bob. Bob just told y'all Larry Bird is better at the rim than KD. Man.
Yeah, okay.
What this got to do with me?
If I would have said that, if I would have said that,
Why
oh man,
Larry
we could
Bird
take these horrible takes.
Right, we gotta keep that same energy.
Because Larry Bird was
Yeah.
finishing in a time where there was legit big men. Who's KD finishing against?
Yo,
This
yo,
KD
but
finishing against.
this what I'm
Okay,
yo,
first and foremost, let's make some. Okay, first and foremost, you got. Okay, we do have. We did it. There were some legit big men when Larry Bird was doing it, but don't make it sound like KD just showed up 2 years ago, Mars. He was in the league when Dwight Howard was in the league. He was in the league when Shaq was in the league. He was in the league when Yao was in the league, right? He was in the league when these rim protectors were in the league. That was going on.
And all of a sudden, KD didn't start shooting above 70% at the rim until those bigs started retiring.
Yo, this what I'm saying.
Bird all of a sudden KD can finish.
Bird was getting down at the power forward before Kevin McHale came around, which I mean wasn't very long, obviously, but still he still was getting down. Yeah, he was getting down on the block. KD not really posting up like you catch KD a couple post ups, but KD trying to stay out there. He not trying to get down there with the trees
soft,
like that.
Man, what we doing
Thank you. Wait, Mars, stop trolling, Mars.
How many times have you seen KD run down the gut and throw it on the big man? How many times you see KD around the rim?
He's more athletic. That's cool. He's more athletic. No one's saying KD jumps higher. Great.
Right.
Larry Bird's still finishing over bigger defenders who are better rim protectors who play more physical.
So if
KD, but I'm talking about the league today is barely touching people and KD's finishing. Like, let's be honest. Back in the 80s, they're touching up Larry Bird. Larry Bird's getting pushed to the ground and still finishing. So,
chill. So what I'm saying is not like when you talking about coming down on the fast break or like a secondary transition play or you know what I'm saying, something like that. I'm talking about catching the ball on the block and going to work.
I'm talking about in the half court. I'm not talking about in the secondary, Big Ox. I'm talking about in the half court. I'm talking about in the half court, KD making a move, going by a guy and getting an and one, going by a guy and finishing tough with both hands, with both the right. Bird did that too. 100% he did it. But I'm looking at KD throwing it over big guys. I'm looking at KD taking guys. I'm looking at KD taking guys his size to the basket and throwing it on him and finishing at the rim. Bird was doing that, but he wasn't doing it at the clip that KD was doing.
Bird going to the rim. Bird was seeking out contact. You know what I'm saying? Initiating contact, inviting contact. So
he
you know
was.
what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Durant is able to use to get around the contact.
And with that being said, with Bird seeking out contact, that's the way that the game was played. KD could have played that way because if George Gervin could play that way, KD could have played that way too. Because George Gervin wasn't that much bigger than KD. In fact, he wasn't bigger than KD. And he was doing the same thing, finishing at the rim. So KD could have done it too.
I still got Bird.
George Gervin's just better than KD at finishing.
Iceman. You muted, Ron.
All right, y'all. Well, KD actually took the finishing category, so it's gonna go to KD. Next, we have defense, and you guys ran B Smooth off with your terrible logic, I assume. Hopefully, he could pop back in. But next, we have defense. Who are we taking?
Let's see. Some all defensive selections.
Yo, Ron, let me go first, bro.
Larry Bird has 3 all defense. KD has none. So give me Larry Bird.
Now look at the chat. See, chat. Y'all can't get moved off your pivot so easy. Stay in the zone. Don't let ticket turn y'all against me now. Now y'all calling me.
Now the chat hates you.
Now Bob. All of a sudden, Bob's chatting. Ox is a hater. Oh my god. Y'all don't go for that. Don't go for that. But I got Larry Bird.
Nice.
Bird.
And I don't think that's controversial at all. On the
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I mean the 3 defense is 0. I mean,
I think it's
100% is Bird.
I think
100% is Bird.
Yeah, it's Bird.
It's not, and people will tell you, KD was an underrated defender. No, he wasn't. He was an inconsistent defender. There's a difference. Those two things are not the same thing.
Who you got, Jalen?
I got Larry Bird.
All right, ticket. Last but not least,
I got Larry.
Larry with the sweep on defense.
Nice. Finally, you guys are being honest. Finally.
Mars, be quiet.
All right, y'all know where we at right now. It's time to get to that good old long ball. Who's the better 3-point shooter?
Bird.
Wait. KD's at 38.5%. Larry Bird's at 37%, but we have to take out the years where he shot poorly because that doesn't help. So we'll just take out those years. So if you actually take out the years he shot badly because he didn't have a 3.9 in college, so we had to adjust. So just take out those take out those years. He's actually at 40%. So yeah, give me Larry Bird.
All right.
Mars a cold-blooded hater, bro. Y'all don't call this stuff out, man.
I'm just spitting facts. But Ox, you can go.
Who's the better 3-point shooter?
3-point shooter.
Come on. Man.
And the 3-point contest. Oh my god, how can I forget?
It's Larry Bird.
The logic for Kevin Durant is because of volume. And again, just because you didn't see me do something doesn't mean I can't do it. The 3-point contest showed that. Bird shooting in transition also showed that. KD off the bounce, damn good 3-point shooter. But Bird in bigger situations, more clutch. It's Larry Bird as a long ball shooter. I can appreciate the ball. I can appreciate the volume logic, but again, just because you didn't see me do something does not mean that I can't do it.
Preach. It's not shooting as a whole. It's
Mr. Hypothetical. Mr. Hypothetical. Since we ain't going off hypotheticals, which y'all always say to me, we going off what we saw. I saw KD shoot better from the 3, so I'm picking KD.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing with this is do I think Larry Bird, if he played in today's era, do I think he might end up top 5, top 3 in NBA all-time 3-point?
Can't say that though. Can't say that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I hear you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Exactly. I'm with you. No, I'm with you.
You say if, everybody gonna go get you.
Yes, I'm with you. But Kevin Durant has shown more because he's had the opportunity to show more. So I'm going to go with the guy who has shown me more. You know, has hit at a high clip.
How many 3-point contests KD won? How many 3-point contests?
3-point contest. I'm not even valuing 3-point shooting contest. That's an all-star game. That's an all-star game. Fun little weekend.
Curry won it twice.
That's great, but
Klay Thompson won it.
Hold on, that's great, but I think Curry's the greatest shooter of all time because of what he did in the playoffs, the regular season, and when he's playing the game. Not what he's doing in the 3-point contest. That's cute. Like that's cool. That's a fun little thing to do. But there's a lot of guys who are, who could be great in the 3-point contest, but you put them in a real game, you put them in real situations. You put them
only except Bird was in real situations.
Bird
was in real games.
I get it, and trust me, I get it. He was a phenomenal 3-point
shooter. Was Kevin Durant ever the all-time leading 3-point shooter in NBA history? Did he ever lead the league?
But he also played in the era with Steph.
Yeah. Always an excuse.
Didn't my man Jason Capano win the 3-point contest once?
Facts. Toronto Raptor.
That was my guy. I like Jason Capano.
Another better shooter than KD?
No, I'm not saying that at all, Morris. I was just asking.
I'm saying Facts don't lie.
All right, y'all.
I'm taking Kevin Durant.
Larry wins the 3-point shooting category. Next category we got Larry Bird versus Kevin Durant. Mid-range scoring, the ability to score in the mid-range area.
This one real close.
You have to look at the fact that, like I said, their field goal percentages are close. Larry Bird's playing in a time with once again no spacing, whereas KD needs to get bailed out by Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, giving him ample space. So when you look at it from that perspective and actually view how KD's field goal percentage outside of Golden State is trash compared to Larry Bird's, give me Larry Bird in the mid-range.
Mars got Larry. Who you got, Ox?
Ron. Come on, bro.
Ox got Larry. All right. Chill.
Bird.
Chill has Larry as well.
Good one,
Jalen.
This is Larry Bird too. We'll give Larry the mid-range.
Okay. Ticket. Last but not least.
Did we lose Ticket?
Ticket knows ball. I'm sure he's going to pick Larry Bird.
Ticket knows it's Larry Bird.
And that super chat that you just had up, that Cat won a 3-point contest, just so we clear the ones, is that your name? The ones, just so we clear. Cat, not just Cat, there's people who have said Cat might be the best shooting big man ever. Ever.
Cat said it.
I mean, he is the best 3-point shooting center. He is.
So the fact that the fact we're not talking about Cat like Cat is just a good shooter. So,
hey, Jalen, did Capano and Bargnani play together? They played together, right?
They
think
might have.
They
like,
might have a year or two
lyrics,
over. Like, yeah, a
yeah.
year or two. I think they might have.
It's
Bargnani
wild.
can
Is
shoot
that-
too. Hold on, Bargnani can shoot for a big man too.
Yeah,
He's just a little-
I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
played together.
Bro, he came in the wrong era. Andrea Bargnani today probably would have got a little more love. That
Bargnani was
He
the
would have
size.
got a lot more love.
Yeah.
I love Bargnani.
He would
Why
have.
y'all
He would
keep
have
talking about Cat like
been
Cat
a
can't shoot the
substantially
basketball?
worse.
Cat shoots the basketball at a high level. He's one of the better shooting big men in NBA history. That's not my opinion. That's a fact.
Yeah,
I'm not making that up. And the fact that I bring up the 3-point contest, yes, so what? That's a part of it. But if you take the 3-point contest out of it, Cat's still one of the best 3-point shooting big men ever. That's a fact. And I'm not a big Cat fan. I'm not.
Yeah, that boy sure can't shoot the piss out the ball though.
Yes, he can.
So we got Larry Bird for mid range, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
very bad mid-range.
we've done finishing, we've done mid-range, we've done 3-point shooting. Now, the next logical thing to do is who's the better overall scorer?
Okay, let's look at point per game.
Excuse me.
KD's points per game is higher, but that's because everyone scores more in today's game because no one plays defense. So even though he scores 3 more points per game, if you adjust that for air attacks, you actually have to take away 3.1 points for KD. So I'll take Larry Bird as a scorer.
Well,
Is there a formula already generated for air attacks, Mars? Or are you just kind of giving it as you go?
There's a formula.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the formula or?
So basically, what you do is you look at a per possession basis for scoring production, and then you have to divide by the overall league wide offensive rating at the time. So if the league wide offensive rating is like 100, and one league has a 115 offensive rating, you'd have to divide each other era by the opposing offensive rating to balance it out. So both eras are playing at the same level of offense to see who's scoring more. And when you do that for Kevin Durant, he scores less than Larry Bird. So Larry Bird is the better scorer.
I just want to make sure we clear, guys, that this Mars dude that we talking to right now, this is the same dude who just yesterday said the eye test is his thing. Now he's telling us about numbers. This is the same dude.
Hey man, the numbers don't lie, man.
This is the same dude you yesterday told us the eye test, you are better at basketball. That's how I can find out if you're better at basketball, by using my eyes, end quote. These are his words. Now Mars is telling us about relative to error scoring, numbers, and all of that sort of stuff. And now that's why Bird is better. So I just want to put that out.
The numbers.
Yeah, I'm just curious about it because I keep hearing people say air attacks, and I was just thinking that was something like Mars and Dub just kind of just like, oh well, if you're just, I'm gonna take off a couple points. I didn't know that there was an actual formula for it.
Yeah, there's a formula.
I think there's era adjusted stats where you can just compare everyone.
Yeah, that's what I just said, Jalen.
Okay, but I thought there's like a list. I'm saying there's like a list you just go to.
Yeah. So overall scoring, right? Well, I got Larry a better finisher. I got him in the mid range. I got him at the 3-ball. So I mean, with that,
you ain't even put post scoring.
Yeah, well, that's easy. But
put Larry Bird again.
Yes, and I'm choosing Larry Bird again right now. I mean, I have to. It's kind of like I've already picked him in all the other categories. So to say that he's not a better overall scorer would be ignorant.
All right, chill.
Bird.
Jalen.
Yeah, I think Larry Bird. I think the big thing is in the playoffs. I think Larry Bird definitely steps up a little more than KD, and against tough defenses, he'll show up more.
You know, KD's like top 5 all time in playoff scoring average, right?
No,
By the way, I think he averaged like 28 a game, something like that.
Yeah,
but when you air attacks, it's actually like 17.
Yeah, he averaged like 28 a game, something like that.
Just letting you know.
Ticket. Who's the better mid-range scorer out of Bird and KD?
KD.
And who's the better overall scorer out of Bird and KD?
Damn, that's hard. Because even though I think KD's a better mid-range and a better long range, Larry Bird get buckets, man.
Bird was hell, Ticket. Bird was hell to deal with.
Too.
Man, I'll be honest with you, Ron. This I don't know.
You do know. You just don't want to offend the KD fans.
No, I'm dead serious. I don't.
You know it's Larry Bird.
Mom, this is one I don't know because Larry, man. Bro.
Think about the time where Larry Bird played and they actually played defense. That should help. Think about how KD needed Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Think about that.
But he didn't need him to score though.
What was he doing in 2016 against Steph Curry and Klay Thompson in Game 5, 6, and 7 when he didn't have them? What was he doing? Was he scoring?
That is true.
Okay, so let's think about those things.
Basula. Larry Bird, man.
There we go. Good work. There we go. Good work, guys.
Larry with the sweep yet again. All right, let's move on to the next category. We have IQ. Larry Bird.
Oh, that's easy work.
KD.
I already showed the turnovers. It's pretty obvious. Larry Bird.
Ox.
For the sake of consistency, Larry Bird.
Just off the strength that I said Bird the last 3 times, I'm gonna say it.
I mean, are we forgetting
Larry.
still by Birds? KD's never made plays.
No, we're
like
not.
that.
We're not forgetting
Yeah,
that. No, we're not.
that's
We're
IQ,
not
right?
forgetting that at all. So yeah.
Joe,
I
Ron, you
definitely
should have
think
called Dell in here.
It's Larry
Bird is
Bird.
definitely Bird is definitely one of the
The
smartest.
chat
players in
the
the
chat's really honest with the Larry Bird being a better scorer than Kevin Durant. I think a lot of people
Because they don't care. They just don't respect real hoops.
Bird had a 5-year peak. I think he went 27, 10, and 6.
Yeah, I think as an overall player, no, for sure, it's better.
And as a scorer.
Give me Larry Bird. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think it is who's the better one-on-one scorer. I think that's why the chat wants Kevin Durant. Just 1v1, you give him the ball.
It's easy to go one-on-one when you have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson next to you.
Facts. No,
It's easy.
And when he was with Andre Roberson.
Now try doing that with primitive spacing when Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish are down there. Now try to do that. It's not as easy.
Not so much, Mars.
Would it?
When Moses Malone is in the paint and Bobby Jones is in the paint, it's not so much. That rim does not look as big as it did today when you got Steph Curry 16 feet away from you on one wing and you got Klay Thompson 13 feet away from you on one wing and one dude standing in the paint and the lane is wide open. But Moses Malone and Jabbar are on the paint, right? Marcus Johnson is in the paint. Looks a little bit that bucket doesn't look as big. It just doesn't.
That stuff people just don't understand, but real basketball knows understand.
Yo, Ticket. Who are you taking in the IQ department?
Larry. That's easy.
Another sweep.
Larry clears yet again. All right, this one's gonna be funny. Clutch Gene. Who's more clutch?
What kind of question is this?
Gene.
There's not even a question. I don't remember Larry Bird blowing a 3-1 leads. This is Larry Bird.
Bob.
Run this. I'm in Clutch Gene. I've seen Larry make some really big clutch plays.
On both sides of the ball as well, something KD wasn't doing.
Mars, I got this. I got this.
Yeah,
Ox got it under control, big Ox.
Mars, you need a little help because he.
I mean, but it's just too easy, bro. Like I told you, this is gonna be real lopsided. Larry Bird is just a far superior basketball player than Kevin Durant, and people hate to admit it. They don't like when I say that. I'm a hater when I say it. He's just far
superior and strong.
Jalen.
Larry Bird's won every category.
Far superior, Jalen.
Like 2.
It's Larry Bird, bro. It's Larry Bird. Larry Bird is a far superior basketball player than Kevin Durant, bro. Far superior.
It's Bird. 100% Bird. Steal by Bird. Like a lot of people talk about the fact that Bird had 8 points twice in the NBA Finals in 1981. Completely leaving out the fact. Just so you know, he had 2 20 rebound games in those NBA Finals. 2 of them. He had 1 of them. He had 2 of them, and those are integral in them winning the NBA Finals. So, Bird has some signature moments, and not just on the offensive side of the basketball, on the defensive side of the basketball too. They were down 3-1 against the Philadelphia 76ers in 1981. They came back and beat them to go to the NBA championship. And that was largely due to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. So he's done stuff like that.
Chose pretty sure.
Larry Bird for sure.
Ticket.
The legend.
Larry Bird sweeps one more time. I want to come up with new categories just to see how long this can continue to go. But we've reached our last category, and it's just simply Who's the better overall player?
You ain't even say rebounding. That's tough.
Do we want to do
Yeah.
it?
I think everybody agrees with Larry.
Yeah, no, let's do.
Yeah, let's give Larry Bird another category.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
rebounding. Let's give him another
Rebounding is
category.
easily Larry.
Larry Bird, yes. Larry
Yes,
Bird.
Okay, Ox.
Leave me alone, Ron.
You ain't want no more hate from the chat.
Chill, rebounding.
I'm on record. Yes, rebounding. Yes, 100%. Bird is a better rebounder. He's a better rebounder in traffic. He's a better clutch rebounder. He's a better offensive rebounder. He's a better rebounder than Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant should have been a double-digit rebounder for his career. The fact that he wasn't,
Really
I still don't understand why that was. For a guy that big and that athletic, Kevin Durant should have been a double-digit rebounder for his career. Even though he was a good rebounder, but running with a guy like Ibaka, he definitely should have been a double-digit rebounder.
Jalen.
Yeah, it's Larry Bird, easy.
A ticket.
Grilltown. Now, if you say that, should LeBron have been a double-digit rebounder too?
Well, he wasn't running with a guy like Ibaka. He never was running with a great. He never ran with a ticket. I'm not ticket. I'm sorry.
He was running with. Hold on. He was running with Giannis, who's an all-star. He was running with double machines like
Kevin Love.
No, before Kevin Love.
Kevin Love was 26.
Hold on, Mars. I'm about to get him. I'm about to work my way up.
Go ahead. Yeah, cook him.
Yeah, he was running with double machines like Drew Gooden. He was running with double machine a year like Carlos Boozer. So don't tell me Bron's bigger than Carlos Boozer. So don't tell me he ain't supposed to be getting as many rebounds or more than Carlos Boozer. Because Carlos Boozer is 6'7", LeBron James 6'8", 6'9".
Which means that James could have been.
So yes, Town.
Yes, that's fair.
LeBron James could have been average, and then you go to guys like Kevin Love and all those other dudes. LeBron James should have been average double figures too.
That's fair. I can get with that.
So
I can definitely get with that. 7 rebounds a game. That could have easily been 8-9 rebounds a game.
So the only problem with that logic is LeBron was playing a lot of point forward. He was playing a lot of point guard duties even early in his career. They got the
Hey, Mars, I got him, Mars.
Go ahead,
hold on, Jalen. Was that an excuse, Jalen? Was that an excuse? Jalen Carter. Was that an excuse for Magic Johnson?
That's not an excuse for Magic Johnson. No.
All right, then. Shut your ass up. LeBron played a point forward too, didn't he? All right, then. Now put that in your pipes. And
hold up. Time out. Hold up. Time out. So how many rebounds was Magic Johnson averaging? I bring this up. He acted like he was some like perennial double-digit rebounder. Was he?
No, he wasn't. Magic was a 7 rebound a game guy at the league.
He was like similar to LeBron James.
He was a 7 rebound a game
guy. What was his career high?
And Magic played in the faster era. Magic was playing in the era.
Hold on. I'm about to destroy you. What was Magic's career high in rebounding, though, Chill?
9. He averaged 9 rebounds one season.
Okay, Chill. Let me ask you a question.
He averaged almost 10 rebounds. I think it was an 83.
Hold on. That was right at 10, right? Now, Chill Town. How many years Russell Westbrook averaged 10 rebounds for?
Russell Westbrook averaged 10 rebounds, I think, for 5.
What's your excuse? He ran the point. So what's your excuse?
Russell Westbrook also had Steven Adams.
What about Big O? What about Big O?
Let him get the rebound. Do we watch those games? Steven Adams really blocked.
Man, you don't let nobody get no 10 rebounds. Come on, man. You don't let nobody get 10 rebounds. Man, you don't let nobody get 10 rebounds, bro. You don't let nobody get 10 rebounds, bro. That's bro. Come on, man.
Jalen, explain Fat Lever averaging 9 rebounds a game for multiple seasons. Explain that.
Say it again.
You know who Fat Lever is?
Yeah, explain Fat Lever averaging 9 rebounds a game.
I couldn't tell you much about Fat Lever.
And just so you know, Jalen, Fat Lever,
LeBron's never averaged 9, but
and Fat Lever's running around during the time when Magic was running around, when Isaiah was running around, when the big guard Michael Ray Richardson, when the big man was ruling in the NBA, and he was averaging. Yeah,
there'll be guards or forwards who average more rebounds than LeBron James. Like that's fine. No one's saying that's not going to happen.
Yeah, LeBron should have been.
Yeah. You just made a lame excuse. You just made a lame excuse.
LeBron had other responsibilities. LeBron had other responsibilities.
So did Russ. Hold on. So did Russ.
A triple-double. What more responsibilities do you need?
Russ is Russ. He has his reasons for getting multiple. Again, those double-digit rebound seasons, especially with Steven Adams, he was clearing guys out to let Westbrook get the rebounds. You could literally see them.
Now we're just letting him get rebounds. Now they don't do that for LeBron.
No, don't be wrong. Russ is great. Russ is special with rebounding. I'm not saying Russ is an incredible rebounding guard, maybe the best rebounding guard ever. You know what I mean? Or one of the top ones ever. But again, with LeBron James, him not averaging double-digit rebounds, I don't think is that big of a deal. I mean, could he have? Sure. If he played more of the 4, I mean, I think.
And
Should
Ticket, I could get
should LeBron have been a better rebounder than he was?
that part. I will say that
like, one or 2 more rebounds,
but it can't be because it can't be because of the logic that he was bigger than because we're talking about a guy in Kevin Durant who was 6'11", 6'11", and running with a great rebounder in Ibaka for a bunch of years, running with that guy. Now, could James have been a better?
LeBron ran with great rebounders.
Could James have been a better rebounder? Absolutely. I think 7 rebounds.
But he ran.
And he had plenty of games where he had double-digit rebounds.
Don't do it, Chill. He ran with great rebounders, Chill. He ran with great rebounders, Chill.
Right. He did have plenty of games where he ran with great rebounders. Now, you're talking about Russell Westbrook in Oklahoma City. When you're talking about Russell Westbrook in Oklahoma City, that became his responsibility. You, Ticket, being a big man, if I'm going in there to stick my nose in there, eventually you're going to tell me, Chill, get your ass out of here and let me handle this. That's eventually going to happen.
No, if you LeBron James, can't nobody tell you get out of there because you big. You just as big as a post guy. So hold on.
I think that James could have been a better rebounder, but when I think you can't give me the logic about KD being because James was bigger because KD was 6'11" and he also
we're saying both of them should be better rebounders. We're just saying they need to be consistent for LeBron. That's what we're saying.
I think James could have been a better rebounder.
But
yes,
LeBron's fine. They both should have been better. That's what
I do think that James could have been a better rebounder. Yes, I do believe that.
I think 7-8 rebounds. Position is perfectly fine. That's just perfectly fine. He did what he needs to do to win the game, which is what LeBron does: win basketball games.
Yeah, 6 finals losses.
Except 6 finals losses. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, because that doesn't matter, I guess.
I mean, hey, when you're carrying teams that should have been.
Okay.
Let's carry on, Ron.
We're going to ignore all that, right, Jalen?
Yeah, Jalen's just capping right now. It's fine.
Man.
All right, fellas, we got a couple more super chats that we're gonna go ahead and get into, and we're gonna get up.
Come on, Ron. I got to get to therapy, bro. Let's go.
We ain't
insurance card out there,
player, but I guess.
Do you guys
real quick, Ron? Ask the question.
Who's the better overall player?
I know I gave Larry Bird every category, but I do think KD is the better.
I think Larry Bird's a better overall player.
It's Larry Bird. Far superior.
Bird.
Jalen, who'd you say?
I had Larry Bird.
Okay.
So in this thing,
I'm the only one who picked KD. Wow, you guys are haters.
Are you trolling or for real?
No, he definitely trolling.
He trolled this whole segment, Jalen.
Yeah, hey man, you just never know what Mars, man.
Excuse you. What you mean? I was giving you guys facts. Whatever. It's fine.
Okay, so we all have Larry Bird top 10 all time. I'd assume, or in that range.
Yes,
so where does everyone have Durant? Like, what's the gap? I think I have Larry Bird like seventh or eighth, one of those between 6.
I got Bird. I got Bird number 9.
KD's at top 25.
Top 25, so not top 20. I think I got KD top 15.
Well, he could be top 20. Top 20 would also be top 25.
I got KD top 15. I think he got top 15 for sure.
I got him top
15. Your list is trash. KD in the top 15.
KD's a better basketball player.
27, right? Ticket.
But conversation another day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
KD's 27, right?
What do you mean 27? Right now?
All time.
Oh yeah. Nah, he fell.
Oh, he's lower.
Nice. Mars, this is what I was telling you yesterday. The fact that you stick around for as long as you stick around, that could hurt you.
Bro,
if you stick around too long, this is what happens.
Because Jokic not taking him. Yeah,
when you stacking decks and still losing, yeah, man.
Hey, Ticket, what if he wins one in Phoenix? Does that bring him back for you or no?
Hell no, because he don't put 4 All-Stars on his team.
Okay. No. I see you. I got Bird at 9. And I probably got KD somewhere in between 18 and 25.
Hey, look, KD could have easily resolved all this by sticking around in Brooklyn and getting it done. He didn't want that challenge.
Or just staying in Golden State.
No, he should have stayed in OKC. No. He would never got the credit in Golden State. Chilltown. All he had to do was go get it done with Kyrie in Brooklyn, and we ain't talking. That's it.
We have a real different conversation.
I got a couple super chats I do want to run down. The first one is from It's Mr. GQ to you. He said, chill comparing Wade having the help of LeBron and Bosh compared to Jokic having Murray. Come on, bro. Ticket was cooking with that take.
Okay, first of all, we're not talking about the help of them because you're looking at it from the standpoint of these guys being players. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of how they mesh with the crew. That's what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at how long they were together. So that's completely different.
Next super chat is from Jason the Kid. Say, that's a fact. If Ticket would have said Bird had a better handle, y'all would have been destroying him.
I would.
Right.
He would have been correct. Bird has a better handle. The turnovers per game prove.
Are you happy, Ticket? You've successfully turned the chat against me.
Hey man, I
Fox chat now.
Hey,
Hello,
nah, I
Tate.
can't. Nah, man, y'all hate me, man. Y'all hate me. Nah, man, I'm not.
Bounced.
Oxy about to make a video on his channel, man. Panel hating on me, chat hating on me.
Yeah, he should.
Jose Primo said, bro, it's Bird. New debate.
Facts. Bird versus KD isn't even a debate, to be honest. I guess it's off season. We need to. I don't know. KD might see it on social media, so maybe KD come on the show. But nah, KD, you're packed up, buddy.
Chill. If Bird didn't have those back problems and he had a solid, let's say, another 3-4 years of elite production, does he move up your all time?
The year he missed in the 88-89 season, just so you know, the year before that, he was 30-10 on 50-40-90. The year before that. Yeah. And by the way, he actually had a better year that year than the best season he had when he won the 3 league MVPs.
Something KD just never did, by the way. Double, 30 points a game.
30 and 10 is strong. On 50-40-90 is crazy.
Yeah, he went 7 assists too that year.
Yeah.
And the only reason why Jordan won the league MVP that year is because Jordan did something that nobody ever did. Jordan was leading the league in scoring, and he won the defensive player of the year. It was pretty difficult to keep him out.
One of those.
So,
yep.
Yeah.
Then got packed up in the playoffs.
Smoked.
Eddie Wilson said you can't knock down KD. You can't knock KD down for losing with the crew, but then not elevate him back up for winning with the same crew. # inconsistency.
What crew did he lose?
He's talking about Phoenix. He's talking about Phoenix. He loses with Phoenix, but if he wins with them, he doesn't move back up. That's what he's talking about Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
So if they're winning,
but it's a different crew. He lost and then had to go cry for Bradley Beal. It's a different crew.
Facts, Mars. Get him
pack him up. Yeah, pack him up as well. Yeah. What's your name? Eddie Wilson, man. Get packed up.
Eddie.
I'm gonna shout out a couple members and then we're gonna get up out of here. Sosa Chamberlain. Thanks for becoming a member.
Welcome to the show, brother.
Fuego. There you go. Zudo.
Welcome to the show, brother.
Gotti.
Fly Tie in the house. What up?
Joe Snow, you already know. Rico 45.
Yes, sir.
And Big Lynn all became new members today.
Welcome to the show, fellas.
Picture from Big Lynn.
Welcome to the show, fellas. So
good to have you.
Yes, sir.
Good show, everybody.
Know where to find us. Same time tomorrow.
We'll do it again. Yes, sir. All right, fellas. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take it light.
Hold on.